I can't
Yo,
see
yo.
you, my brother. I can't see you. You're on block, baby. You in your Jay-Z mode already? Don't worry, I'm on a special New Year's Eve day today.
Is that a cigar you smoking?
Yes, baby. Yes,
You
sir.
see me now?
Mm-mm.
All right, me. That shit is on.
This is a gift from the cousin, Christmas gift. So
Oh yeah.
I still can't see
Come back in.
you.
Click, come back in. Click off and come back in.
Hmm.
Cause my camera's on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, matching t-shirts. Look at us. Matching t-shirts, baby. Put it up in the air. Put it up in the air,
Well,
baby. Little line all day.
I acknowledge your tribal chief, Tom Brady.
No. See. Let me take the shirt off. Let me take the shirt off. Let me take the shirt off. See. No. We acknowledge one of
That's
the real names.
Tom Brady. Cause you
No,
have
no, it's not. No, it's not. No.
we 29 episodes. You can't not Tom Brady as the GOAT.
Nope. It's not. It's not how we're gonna start off.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable.
Mm-mm.
Let's go. 30 seconds. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
What is up, everybody? We are live. We are live, baby. We are back. And first and foremost, want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh. And it's only forgotten Son Yahweh, shout out the world, called Jesus Christ. We keep God first. Everything that we do in the Saucy family. And this is another episode of Saucy Discourse. This is episode 29, the New Year's edition. I'm your boy, Jeff.
And I'm your boy, Marcus.
And yes, man, what's going on, bro? How you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. I'm in the house safely. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, on that note, we're gonna drop a saucy bomb for the, people in the house. I'm gonna smoke a little cigar.
Absolutely. Drop a saucy bomb for that one. Absolutely.
We about to go into 2022 safely, alive and well. You know what I'm saying? Well, to everybody out there that has gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in 2021, we are here for you. We show nothing but love. That's what we do here at Saucy Discourse. Happy holidays. Hope you have a safe, very, very safe, and a happy new year as we about to approach 2022. We got some things that need to be discussed. So let's get to it, my brother.
Oh yeah. We got a lot into it. Thank everybody for joining in. Whether you're watching live on YouTube, you're watching live on Facebook Watch. If you're not watching it live, if you're watching the rerun, we appreciate you watching the rerun. And if you're not watching the video, we appreciate you listening at home, maybe at your job, or you in a grocery line, in the store, at the DMV, whatever you at. Listen to this podcast. We appreciate your ears, appreciate the eyes, and everything. Don't forget to go get some official Saucy Discourse merch, man. On Teespring, not the bootleg. Yeah. Official. The official store is on Teespring. So get you a t-shirt, get you a sweatshirt, man. Get you a Get you
As
a mask, get you everything, bro.
as we like to say, the as we old school has like to say, the official tissue.
Yes, the official tissue. Absolutely,
Official tissue,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Make sure you go to Teespring, man, and we appreciate everybody who purchased a shirt or whatever. We appreciate it. If you get something for your pet too, we got pet hoodies too. So you want to get something for your dog, it's winter time and everything. Get yourself a
Mm-hmm.
hoodie for your pet. We appreciate the
Mm-hmm.
love and support. All right, man. So let's get to it, man. Let's recap. Week 16, man. We're getting close to the end of the season. A lot is going on, especially this whole
Finally,
COVID cases
finally.
going
Let's
on.
get to
Exactly.
let's get to the end of this nonsense, man. Let's get to it. See, I've been pissed all damn week, but I had a reason to be pissed off. I'm gonna get to it later. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna...
Let me share my screen. Let me get the schedule on.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason why we are all wearing red tonight. So we are supporting. We are in the holiday festive mood, and then we are all with the ones. If you don't know who the ones is, you're living under the rock. So,
Hmm.
you know, we had the pleasure of being at the famous, world famous Madison Square Garden, world famous Madison Square Garden,
For the holiday show.
for the holiday show in the deluxe apartment in the sky. That it was so beautiful. George Weezy would have been proud of us.
Oh yes.
George Weezy would have been proud of us. And the world
Yes
famous,
indeed.
ladies and gentlemen, I said Madison Square Garden. I did not say the Barclays Center, but that's a whole nother conversation for Sunday.
First of
Sunday
all,
jokers. See, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I
it's
know.
not real me. First of all, I was how much I disgusted I was being the Madison Garden. So this Nick memorabilia, seeing Patrick Ewing old locker. That was disgusting. You saw the roaches coming out. You saw the roaches coming out.
No, 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 don't lie. Don't lie to the public. Don't lie to the public.
It was
Don't
it
lie
was
to the
disgusting.
public.
It was disgusting. Okay, just to see all that memorabilia, to see the
Don't
Knicks.
lie. Don't
It was
lie.
disgusting, man.
Don't
I
lie.
wore 2 masks.
Don't lie.
I wore some gloves. I didn't want to contaminate myself. Actually, being the Madison Garden. I just came to show love to the WWE. That's all. But being in a house that the Knicks play in, I didn't want to be contaminated. Bringing home the Nick
Mm-hmm.
COVID thing, whatever they got going on,
Mm-hmm.
the spell they got
Mm-hmm.
going on, that black cat walking around in franchise. I don't want to bring
See,
that with me.
see, I don't want to hear all that. No, see, you sitting here telling lies to people. You've been there twice in 2 weeks. You've
Yeah,
been there twice in 2 weeks.
yeah. To see
Okay.
that make history against the Knicks. I mean, everybody make history against the Knicks. Okay, and also, actually, I was in the building to see my boo Bianca Belair, but she had a whole COVID thing going on. She couldn't make it to the show.
Get
She's
better.
outside of the show, but shout out to
Get better.
her. But it was a good show. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Edge.
Great
He
show.
showed up. You know.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the evil Kevin Owens who destroyed the destroyed the snowman.
Snowman, Santa Claus, the reindeer. He destroyed everybody on the stage.
Yeah, word.
Um, Thursday night game. Our last podcast we was on. This game was going on. The Titans actually beat the 49ers, who are 10-5.
Suckers.
49ers are 8-7 with 20-17. What was your take on this game?
We actually sat here and bet on the 40. I actually bet on the 49ers because they was already up while we were currently on the podcast.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, they did what they did best and monument these unbelievable, unfortunate comebacks because I don't know how. I'll be honest with you. There's no Julio Jones. It's just A.J. Brown, no Derrick Henry, and Ryan Tannehill. I don't know how the hell they do it, but I believe it's because of their defense.
Right.
Their defense is solid, but I'm still unsure. I am still unsure they could beat the Colts at this moment right here, right now. I am very unsure of that. That's all you have to say. I believe both these are two good teams. So this is something. This is not like a big loss for the 49ers. Not a big loss for the Titans. Big win for the Titans. There's still questions on both teams. I still believe if the 49ers were in the playoff hunt right now, as they are right now, they would be a serious NFC threat. And I am unsure if, as of this moment, even if the Titans are one of the best teams in the AFC that no one is talking about, I do not believe that they can beat the Colts. I don't believe they can beat the Chiefs, and I even don't believe they can beat the Baltimore Ravens.
What?
Tony, I don't believe they can beat the Baltimore Ravens. Without Derrick Henry, you can't beat Baltimore. Without Julio Jones, you
You're talking
cannot
about
beat
Titans.
Baltimore.
You're talking about Titans. Okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the Titans. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. The
Okay.
Titans, yes.
Gotcha.
It's on you.
I actually thought the 49ers was gonna win this game. Because they've been on the streak. But
Right.
it was just one of them games. It was a very good game. It was a close game, but the 49ers was up, like you said, and they just came short.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Jimmy Garoppolo, the defense didn't play well on the end of the stretch.
I agree.
But I still got faith in the 49ers. I still believe they could actually make the playoffs. And I'll get to that later in the show of who they facing this week.
I bet you will.
The Green Bay Packers,
Mm-hmm.
23. They defeated the Cleveland Browns 24-22. What's your take on this game?
Oh, I have one simple and very, very simple take. And it's not even about Aaron Rodgers. That damn Baker Mayfield, man. Oh, he was horrible, man. Was he not on Christmas night? Oh, he was giving gifts left, right, to the middle, to the left, to the right-hand side. He was giving all the way to the corner. Oh, he's throwing interceptions left and right. That's all my take was. Baker Mayfield in Christmas was giving gifts, but it wasn't giving gifts to the Cleveland Browns. He was giving gifts to the Green Bay Packers. Oh, he was horrible. He had 3 interceptions in the first half, 4 in the entire game. Hey, man, why do you think the media is questioning Baker Mayfield right now? There is a reason, because he is not what he say he is. He is a better actor than he is on these progressive commercials than he is as a quarterback right now. And there's a reason why, because he is giving the gift of gab. He is talking the talk, but he is not walking the walk. And when I be trying to tell people, you can't blame Odell anymore. You can't blame Odell. You got Jarvis Landry. You got Austin Hooper. You got David Njoku. You got Nick Chubb. You got Kareem Hunt. You got Donovan Peoples-Jones. You got all these good type receivers, tight ends, and running backs, and you still throwing interceptions? And you want to blame everybody else? You want to blame Odell? You can't blame Odell no more, ladies and gentlemen. This game is solely on you. And if the Cleveland Browns are going to go to the playoffs, which I don't think they will, they're going to have to do something about Baker Mayfield. I don't want to hear about the system. I don't want to hear about anything else. But this game was solely on Baker Mayfield. Now, you just talk about that while I say here, except on my cigar, because I done told you about Baker Mayfield, and it's not Odell's fault, because Odell ain't there no more. But you can go ahead and you sit there while I smoke my cigar.
Well, I believe if it's both of their faults,
No. Odell ain't got nothing to do with this game. Odell not even playing on the team no more.
No. I'm saying
no. He's not on the team. Don't do that. Not even on
yes, I'm saying during the time Odell was on the team, it was both of their damn faults. I'll tell you that. Odell, with his slow getting open self, wasn't getting it open when he did. He was Bart Simpson, had butterfingers. That's what he was. Okay, so stop it. Okay, this is not all Baker Mayfield's fault. Okay, first of all, I put him on the offensive coordinator because the offensive coordinator is trash. Okay, then on top of that, Baker Mayfield, it seemed like he rushes too much. He doesn't take his time. And then when he want to take his time, the damn offensive line, you want to either run the first life or he's getting sacked. Okay, so the offense coordinator or whoever runs the damn offense, okay, has to do a better job and actually work around Baker Mayfield, around his strengths. Okay, and Baker Mayfield needs to stop rushing so damn much. Okay, stop forcing everything. Okay, I mean 3 interceptions in the first half. 3 interceptions in the first half. Oh, that's just ridiculous, man. I mean, everybody arms is up in the air. I was like, 3 interceptions in the first half? That's ridiculous.
So my question to you, my brother, was I told you who the best offensive player on that team was. And it was not Baker Mayfield, it was Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb almost had over 125 yards, not just from passing, but rushing the ball on a combination.
Okay.
Scrimmage yards. So why couldn't they give the ball to Nick Chubb? As I told you, Nick Chubb is the best offensive player on that team.
Who makes the calls? Who makes the calls?
So we're playing
Mayfield. So now it's not Baker Mayfield calls.
So we see we getting to the point now. We blaming offensive coordinators now. That's what we doing.
Yes, they call the offense.
Oh, please.
You just say
Baker Mayfield.
If your best offensive player is Nick Chubb, why are you not calling more plays for Nick Chubb? That's not a Baker Mayfield decision. That's not a Mayfield decision. It's an offensive coordinator decision. And the coach.
But Baker Mayfield can't make audibles? He can't call audibles?
Yeah. But is it a smart move audible, especially we have
Yes.
the offensive scheme
Yes.
that actually the offensive coordinator actually makes for the offense.
Yes. And I will give you a reason why. And it goes to my second take. I said I only had one take, but I just thought of a second take. Green Bay's defense has not been good the last couple of weeks. Can we agree with that? Green Bay's defense has not been good
You
the
say
last couple
Green
of
Bay?
weeks.
How did okay?
Green Bay's defense has not been good the last couple of weeks.
Them and I, it was alright. They were alright.
They've been all right. They let Chicago. They had Chicago score over 30, 33 points. Chicago Bears. Let's be honest.
I said they've been alright.
Now,
Been down even the week before that.
if you're okay, let me ask you this: you're a defensive coordinator. You let a struggling Chicago Bears defense score 31 points. Are you happy about that game?
No, but it happens. Anybody got to have a bad
Well,
game on any given Sunday.
I
That's
just
what I'm
question.
saying.
I just look. I'm a fan of Green Bay. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but right now I'm questioning their
This is
defense. I'm just
blasphemous,
saying
by the way.
I know it's not blasphemous.
It is blasphemy.
I have. Oh my god, here we go. Why is it blasphemous, show? Why is
he
it blasphemous?
gets you going against the goat, man. What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? The MVP right
It's
now is Tom Brady. So you might as well hand it over, right? Hand over the MVP trophy right now. So that man is Tom Brady, because that man is doing more with less. Go ahead.
I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done. That's all I said to say. Go ahead.
Anyway, we picked Green Bay to win this game. Is Aaron Friggin Rogers. Okay, you're right. The Green Bay Packers defense haven't been showing up lately, but they've been alright, but it hasn't been up to par as we known throughout the years how Green
I agree. I agree. I can't hear you. That's weird. I can't hear you. Hold on one second. Can't.
sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had a little technical difficulties, but we'll get Marcus back on, and I will continue my.
I'm back.
Are you now?
I'm back.
Are you back? All right. So the Green Bay Packers, right? It's Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
I never bet against Aaron Rodgers only if he going against the goat. Okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
TB12. Okay, Tampa, where you're tribal tree chief if you don't want to admit it. By the way, but anyway, the defense haven't been up to par as we know as the Green Bay defense should be playing right now. I'll give you that one. Okay, but at the end of the day, the Browns was in a position to win this game, and the right plays was not called. That's not Baker Mayfield's fault.
Mm-hmm.
That is the offensive coordinator and coach fault. They have not been calling the right plays for Baker Mayfield, and they haven't been taking advantage of the Cleveland offense and their strengths. If you know Nick Chubb is your number one option on your offense, you should act like it. He should be running the damn ball at least 20. He should have at least 20 carries a game or over 15. They have the weapons surrounding him. You got Jarvis Landry, who's questionable every week. That's why I dropped him for fantasy team. You never know. You never know whether to play him. You not put him in line or not. It is always to the last minute with Jarvis Landry. Okay, you got Hooper or Hopper, whatever got their name is. You got this other guy. I don't know his goddamn name. It's too damn long to actually remember the goddamn name. And then
Who
you
you talking
have
about? Donovan Peoples Jones.
Dallas and People Jones. His name. So
Okay.
he's hot and cold every week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he making spectacular catches, and next week we can't find him on the damn scoring sheet. So it's the offensive coordinator and the coach that are not the right offensive this Baker Mayfield,
You know what?
and that's why you've been struggling.
We're gonna have to get to the point. Well, I agree with you, but we're gonna have to get to a point in the NFL that we're gonna stop blaming offensive coordinators for plays. Now, there are some cases where
Excuse
offensive
me.
coordinators. Well, hold on. we're going to get to the point where we can't always. We're going to have to get to the point where we can't blame offensive coordinators 24/7, 365. Because at the end of the day, the offensive coordinator makes the plays, but there are audibles that can happen, and there are players that have to make those plays happen.
I agree with you. But when Baker does call audibles, he doesn't call audibles that much. Okay, it's not like he's listen. What a quarterback calls an audible, it's not 100% guaranteed that it's going to be a successful play. It's just the play that was called in the huddle. Baker sees the defense. Okay, he's like, okay, I don't think this is gonna work. He if it's a passing play, okay, I don't think this is gonna work. They double stack. They have two safeties in the backfield. So whatever the situation is. Okay, and then he calls an audible for him to run for Nick Chubb to run the ball. Okay, on that next play, Nick Chubb run the ball. It's not guaranteed that he's gonna get a touchdown.
I mean,
or first down.
Have you seen Nick Chubb, the way he runs, how hard he runs? It almost feels like every time he touches the ball, it's almost going to be a touchdown.
But it's not guaranteed when Baker calls when the play is called for Nick Chubb, right? Mm-hmm. By the offense coordinator, he gets 5 or more yards. But when Baker calls an audible, when the original play is actually a passing play, it's not guaranteed for Nick Chubb to run the ball.
I agree.
Get a touchdown or get a first down. It's not guaranteed.
I agree.
Because he's not an offensive.
The only thing that matters right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that the Packers are the number one seed in NFC.
Hey, what about me? We number 2.
Who's we?
Oh, that's Tampa.
I'm sorry. Y'all actually number 3. Y'all actually number 3, not number 2, because unfortunately, somehow, some way, the Cowboys are number 2.
Oh yeah, because the Cowboys had a great game.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, it was blowout, but that's
we will get to that ass whooping later. We'll get to that ass whooping later.
It's more of a challenge for the Cowboys to be number 2 this week coming up.
I mean, look at the division that they're in.
I mean, do you know who you play this week? I mean, you should have to walk in MetLife Stadium. Just give us a W, bro. Just give us a W. That's it. That game should not be played, bro. It's gonna be a slaughterhouse. Okay, we shouldn't even play that game. It should be won by the New York Jets.
Whoa! Are you calling for a game to be default? Are you going to just wave the white towel?
Yes, just to wave the white towel right now. Wave the white towel right now, because you know damn well you're not winning against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You can book it.
Look, you cannot tell Jets fans, especially Jets fans, who have experienced pain, suffering.
I don't give a damn. That's their fault.
And destruction.
That's their fault. That's their fault.
They want one more game. Just one more game.
It's their fault.
They should have one more game. Rex Ryan should pull up. All the old school heads, Mike Tannenbaum, everybody should pull up this one more game. Just to prove the Jets.
That's just like that. Want to show up to this game. It's gonna be like 40 to like 6.
He already making a prediction.
I mean, touchdown in this game. I mean, this is gonna be a slaughterhouse, man. Blaine Gable's gonna have a touchdown in this game. That's how bad it is.
We haven't even gotten to the predictions yet. You already fast forward. Look at you. What's wrong with you?
I mean, we talk about to go here. I get so excited. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fast forward. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's rewind.
All right, next game. The Colts defeated the Cardinals, 22-16. What was your take on this game?
Right now, I honestly think the Indianapolis Colts right now are the second best team in the AFC. That's not sounding blasphemous, and that's blasphemous. My opinion. No, it's not. I said the NFC, not the NFL. If I said the NFL, then it'd be blasphemous. The Colts right now are the second best. The AFC, yes, not the NFL.
You're the second best team in the AFC. So who's the second best team? Chiefs?
Yes, the Chiefs are right now the best team in the AFC.
Okay. I mean, that's debatable.
Right now, it's very debatable. Some say, you can say Baltimore, some say Cincinnati. I'll get to Cincinnati too. But right now, the Colts right now might be the most physical team in the AFC. You got a running back who was an MVP candidate in Jonathan Taylor who cannot seem to be stopped. But this game was not about Jonathan Taylor. This game was more about Carson Wentz. This might have been Carson Wentz's best game as a Indianapolis Colts. His best game. The throws that Carson Wentz it was almost around the same. The throws he was making were similar to the year he was MVP caliber, when he was the MVP when he was with Philly, the year they won the Super Bowl, before he got hurt. He was it was like those are the throws that he was making was very damn good. That's how good this was, and their defense showed up. And remember, this defense was there without Darius Leonard. They were all pro linebacker. They won this game without Darius Leonard, so they could get that physical and win this game without Darius Leonard. What's going to happen when he's back? Now he is back in the playoffs, and for the Cardinals, I said it 2 weeks ago. They can't go on the slide now. They not even remember. They went from the number 1 seed in the NFC now to a wild card in the 4th seed. I'm sorry, a 5 card. They're a wild card right now. They are officially a wild card. Because now the Rams are the number 2 seed. I believe the number 2 or number 3 or number 4 seed, one of the seeds in the NFC. And now the Cardinals, with this slide, has gone from a number 1 seed with home field advantage all the way to damn near a wild card. It shows that all this high-flying, fast-paced offense is not what it needs to be. You could be all wild. You could be all wildcat. You could be all fast-paced all you want to. However, if you don't show up in the playoffs, it does not mean it's nothing. And it's showing right now that as fast as they starting, they are equivalent. I'll put it like this, Jeff. The Arizona Cardinals are equivalent and exactly similar as what the Pittsburgh Steelers were last year when they started off 11-1. Because remember, you had all this hype about Pittsburgh being the number 1 seed last year, and they was hot as hell, and then they lost all these games. They just went downhill. That's exactly what the Arizona is right now. And if they don't shape up to be the team that we expect them to be, then it's going to be an absolute problem. Because if you keep playing like this, you're not beating the Rams. Again, you're not beating the Cowboys, you're not beating Tampa Bay, you're not even beating San Francisco. You might not even beat one of the 2 wild card teams. Simple as that. It's on you.
Let me just start off with the Cardinals. I don't believe in the Cardinals anymore. Wow. I mean, ever since they lost to D-Hop, they has not been playing the same.
Well, he back to the NFC Championship.
Well, you said it. I don't think they're going. They look like they're going to get bumped in the first round. I mean, the second round.
I agree with that too. The way they play,
they're going to get bumped. Mm-hmm. There's no AFC championship for them. There's no AFC championship.
You can't tell me that DeAndre Hopkins is expected to be in the NFC championship, and you're not even going to beat it.
Exactly.
I agree.
So he might as well go 1, 2, 3 Cancun, because I do not believe in the Cardinals anymore. They had a good season. I mean, you're missing J.J. Watt. I haven't seen him play. I mean,
he's been out for the season. He has a torn rotator cuff.
Right. So you don't have to. You still have Chandler, who's one of your best defensive players. Your secondary is suspect. Your front four is not that great.
Buda Baker is legit, but everybody else, Byron Murphy, Buda Baker and Byron Murphy are all legit players. But like you said, everybody else is suspect. I agree with
you. Exactly. Tyler Murray is not in the top 5 of MVP anymore.
Oh, bro, exactly. You lose the Detroit Lions. There's no conversation.
That's right.
I don't want to hear it. He might not be in top 10 no more. Do you not realize that Derrick Henry is still in the top 10 MVP vote, and he's been out since week, I believe it was 10 or 11?
That makes sense.
He's still top 10 in MVP vote.
Nobody has been playing like Derrick Henry besides Jonathan Taylor. Exactly. Jonathan Taylor is top 5. He's top 5 MVP candidate right now.
He is, absolutely. Yeah,
and that would make the Colts more scary, even though they don't have Carson Wentz this week because of COVID protocols.
He actually just cleared protocols today.
Oh, he cleared it. Okay, that's good news. But I didn't think with the game that's coming up next week, we get to that. I don't think they need him, Carson Wentz, to win that game.
Right, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah, but the Colts is a scary team, man. They're very scary, and they can make
They're
some
very.
noise.
They're gonna make some noise. They're very physical. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They're very, very
Yeah, yeah.
physical.
Go offensive line. T.Y. Hilton's finally got a heartbeat. Him coming back. John Taylor's a stud.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Pascal or all the boys step up a little bit more. Peterman step up a little bit more, but they're a problem.
T.Y. Hilton, Michael
Yeah,
Michael Pittman is a problem.
yeah,
Michael Pittman is a
yeah.
definite problem.
He need to step a little bit more, but Ty just came back because he missed a lot of games, but he
He pretty
finally
much
showing that he got a
Ty
heartbeat.
Ty Hilton has pretty much missed almost the entire season.
Yeah, yeah. But it was
So,
good to see him get a touchdown last week.
oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. It felt
Yeah,
good.
yeah. All right, our next game. Hey, the Philadelphia Eagles, man, get your pathetic Giants. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped the Falcons
No, no,
and the
it's fine.
Lions.
No, it's fine. It's
Okay,
fine. Falcons and Lions happen.
we don't care. We don't
Falcons.
care about it. It's I mean,
Yeah, we can
it's the
skip them.
Falcons. We don't care. All right. Pathetic New York Giants loses to the Eagles, 34-10. Mr. Wilson, what's your take on this game?
See, these are the reasons why I smoke cigars. This is why I'm drinking. It's because of my New York Giants. This is why I need a drink. Because I don't think people truly understand unless you are a true Giants fans like myself. I have gotten rid of my New York Giants hoodie. I have gotten rid of my New York Giants fitted, matching sneakers, even my bedtime New York Giants gear. That's
This is
dead in the
you
water.
didn't get rid of none of the next jerseys yet.
This has nothing to do with basketball. Nothing to do with basketball, bro. This has nothing to do with basketball.
Let's just get rid of
We're
the.
talking about
I just talk about New York teams in
no,
general.
no.
Okay, go ahead.
This is why I eat my feelings. See, I sit around and root for my New York Giants every damn week, and I absolutely think either Daniel Penny's has a neck string. You think it couldn't get worse, but it did. You think the Giants couldn't get any lower? It did. Um, the last the last 5 to 6 out of 6 games, the New York Giants has scored no more than 10 points. The New York Giants started Jake Fromm out of Georgia last week, who was actually a very decent quarterback out of college. Do you know how many yards he had at halftime, Jeff?
How much?
Just take it. Jeff, Jake Fromm was 8 out of 17 for 25 yards. 25 yards.
I mean, where did you get this guy? Was he on the practice squad or something? Or is your third string quarterback?
Honestly, I don't know. And I'll say I don't care.
Mm-mm.
You throw 25 yards in 2 quarters. And he had an interception, of course, a horrible interception. As soon as he came out that third quarter in that first drive. And it just painfully just sit there and tell me how bad my football team is. Doesn't matter who's at the helm. You could have fired Jason Garrett a long time ago and it still wouldn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's Jason Garrett as your offensive coordinator. Doesn't matter if it's Freddie Kitchens as your offensive coordinator. It doesn't matter if Jake Fromm is your quarterback or if it's old ass Mike Glenn. You know why it doesn't matter? Because our team sucks. Our defense is more on the field than our offense. This game wasn't about the Eagles. It really wasn't. It's about how bad my New York Giants are, how bad we suck. And I'm saying as a Giants fan, I'm calling fire sale and I'm keep saying it until it actually happens. Dave Gettleman needs to go. Joe Judge needs to be fired. And then you have this stupid ass report saying that you're bringing back both Joe Judge and Daniel Jones. For what? For what? For more misery? We have the worst NFL record. We are tied with the New York Jets for the both NFL records inside in the last 10 years. The worst record. That's worse than the 0-16 Lions, the 0-16 Cleveland Browns. How are both teams, the Lions and the Browns, both 0-16, but we have worse records than they do in the last decade? The New York Giants stink. And we are approaching a first ever in NFL history. And I'm going to tell you this stat is highly shocking. And the first time in NFL history, if this does not happen within the last 2 weeks of the season, the New York Giants will be the first team in NFL history with a receiver, running back, tight end, less than 50 catches in one entire season. Less than 50 catches in an entire season. We signed Kenny Galladay to a 4-year, $42 million deal. The motherfucker has no touchdowns. As a matter of fact, he does not have receiving yards in one damn week over 100 or less than 80. $42 million and you don't have one touchdown. A left tackle has a touchdown more than you do. Saquon Barkley has only 12 yards, 12 rushing yards, 12 attempts, 12 carries for only 35 yards. He is barely making over 50 yards. And yet we have to make a decision whether to keep this guy. We should not be attempt to keep Saquon Barkley. I love Saquon. I love him on my team. But he does not need to be on this team. We are wasting this young man prime. The man has been injury prone. It seems like half our damn roster has been injury prone. No matter if it's Saquon Barkley, whether it's Darius Slayton, whether it's Sterling Shepard who tore his Achilles on an accident play and on this shitty ass New York Giants turf that needs to be changed. It does not matter where we play. If we play at home, doesn't matter if we play on the road. Hell, it won't even play if we're going to play in a flag football or a neutral zone site. Yeah, it don't matter if we play street football. It's at the end of the day, we're going to lose, and we want to get blown out badly. The time at the score, ladies and gentlemen, was 3-3 at halftime. It was 3-3. And the Eagles came out on the third quarter and scored 34 unanswered points in a matter of 5 minutes. Well, is there more for me to say? My team on offense is unwatchable. We're completely unwatchable, and it makes it sad or worse that the defense spends more time on the field than the offense does. And then somehow, some way, dumbass Joe Judge has to sit around and have the nerve, the audacity, and mitigated gall to sit around and say, "I saw some things that look like improvement from last week." Your defense just allowed 34 points in the second fucking half. What the hell are you talking about? What world and conundrum are you living in? I saw some things in our defense that we can improve on. You think? You can't blame the defense because the defense spends more time on the field than the offense and on special teams. What the hell are you supposed to do? This is why I drink. This is why I smoke. Cigars, of course. You know what? I ain't got nothing more to say. I'm done. Go ahead. Just go ahead. I'm done. I'm sorry. Just go ahead. I'm done with the Giants. We ain't doing from here on out. I'm a Giants fan. I don't want to talk about the Giants no more for the rest of these episodes. I don't want to talk about them. I'm done. I'm done. I'm a Giants fan. I'm saying this. I don't want to talk about Giants no more. Why? Because you know why? Watching paint dry would be more effective than the Giants' offense. Go ahead.
The New York Giants are one of the most pathetic franchises right now. It is a damn shame. As somebody that grew up a Giants fan.
Mm-hmm.
Saw the Giants win Super Bowls in their lifetime.
That's all we got.
See legends. Legends
2011.
come in and fulfill their destiny as a Giant to bring Super Bowls to New York City.
Preach.
The New York Giants needs to be cleaned out inside out.
Preach, my brother. Preach.
And it starts with ownership.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it starts with the ownership. And before I get into the ownership, as growing up as a New York Giant fan, whether you're a Giant fan right now or are you just disowning them right now like I am, okay, it starts with the fans. I don't hear. What?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. We're loyal. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, it comes to a point when New York Giant fans have to start speaking up.
Like me.
Strength and numbers. and actually saying to the owners, you have to do better. We expect more out of ownership and the people that you hire to run this damn franchise and try to bring us another Super Bowl here in New York City. Because it feels like y'all guys haven't been doing that. So I'm going to hold the owners accountable for hiring these damn people running the day-to-day operations for the Giants. And the New York Giants fans are holding them accountable too. Because you gotta step up and say something. Strength and numbers. Strength and numbers.
I know where you're going. I got to counteract to that. Go ahead.
Strength and numbers. Y'all got to say something, man. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We have been saying something.
I haven't heard. You've been talking.
No.
A lot of Giants fans say anything
No.
about the Giants.
No. That's because you have been the Giants. Yeah, been just the Giants owners. See what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff is slick. He's comparing this to a James Dolan situation. That's what he's comparing it to. See, I'm not. See, I see it a mile away. He's comparing it to a James Dolan. He's comparing it to a James Dolan situation. James Dolan, not. This shit. No, it's not. It's not the same.
What?
It's not the same. It's not.
What?
Same. We may be shitty, but it's not the same. See, James Dolan. You know what? You might be right.
Let me give you a round of applause. It's the same situation because your team supporting this pathetic team and putting money in the owner's pocket and not putting out a good product for you.
You might be right.
It's disgusting.
You might be right.
Yeah, LT rolling his grave. Michael Strahan rolling his grave. Phil Simms is rolling his grave. Jason Seahawks rolling his grave. Michael Tucker rolling his grave. Even Kurt Warner rolling his grave.
LT said he thought Eli Manning was still the cornerback in the New York Giants.
That's embarrassing. To have your most famous Hall of Fame player that brought you 2 championships to the organization and made y'all relevant ever since he arrived, saying that he don't even know who the goddamn quarterback was. He thought Eli Manning was the quarterback. It's disgusting.
He said he thought Eli was still a quarterback. He said you don't know who the new quarterback is. Now, can I blame him? No, I can't.
When the last time the Giants won a championship?
That'll be 2011. That's a
damn shame. That's a damn shame.
A decade of.
See, it's been a decade. It's been a decade since the last time y'all won a championship. It's been a decade ever since the Knicks won a damn playoff game. It's disgusting. No. It's disgusting. I mean, come on now.
That's why. No. See, this is why I got stopped.
No, I'm not just getting on your Knicks. That's how the Yankees won the championship.
We're talking football. We're talking football.
I'm talking about New York teams. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing right now.
There you go.
The most winning franchise team in history is they spend all this money every year to get these high class free agents, and they can't even make the damn playoffs. And when they do make the playoffs, they get bumped in the first round. It's ridiculous. Spend all that damn money. Yankee fans, and don't even start about the Mets, which are ridiculous selves. How can we got a new owner? How can how much billions he willing to spend? You ain't making the right decisions on the offensive end. Y'all got to do better, man. I mean, the recent New York team that just won the championship. Can you guess?
That would be the FC Bulls, I believe. That would be the soccer team.
The damn soccer team. The Red Bulls. I mean, how embarrassing that is. You got legendary franchises like the Giants and the New York Yankees. We got 27 world championships. Giants with 5 championships in NFL history. And then they've been in a solo slump. We got the goddamn Red Bull soccer team winning championships in New York.
Right.
That nobody knew about. To somebody mention it. It's disgusting. So New York teams in general, besides my Brooklyn Nets, because we number one in these. Get out of here. Yeah, have to do better. All right, moving on. Do we care about the Giants and Jaguars?
The Jaguars, and you mean how the Jets won? Yeah, no, we cool. They got a good win.
Who cares? This is Jaguars. Anyways,
No, can we skip that too? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Watch them out.
It doesn't matter. It
Watch them
doesn't
out.
matter.
Let's talk about greatness right now. Talk about greatness. My man, Antonio.
You know what? I don't have nothing to say. Just go.
I'll be glad to go. Okay, because we got the GOAT, Tom Brady, TB12 topper. You went into Carolina. I think it's North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't care what Carolina is. I don't care. No South Carolina. Carolina.
Just call it Carolina, period. It doesn't matter if it's north or south, east, west.
And destroyed the Carolina Panthers. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was so bad that the local sanitation team for the Carolina Panthers didn't want to show up. That's how bad they stunk. I mean, Cam Newton, we were rooting for you, bro. So you had that big first game back, and ever since you've been sticking up the joint, bro. You've been hot garbage. Mm-hmm. Smelling like garbage truck juice. It's embarrassing, man. Cam Newton need to go back to his mechanics of how to throw a damn football. I mean, you going at the feet, the shoelaces, behind people, over people. Your accuracy stink, Cam Newton. You need to go back to the drawing board and work out with a successful quarterback who can actually help you in the situation. Because you could be a starter, but the way you've been playing the last couple of weeks, you should be a third string quarterback. Not even second, a third string quarterback. Because it's disgusting. I mean, and so I want to have Zach Wilson right now than Cam Newton. That's how disgusting Cam Newton been playing. Come on, Cam, you better than that, bro. You got some work to do in the offseason, bro. For my teammate Buccaneers, the Tom Brady to go. My boy Antonio Brown came back. He didn't miss a step. Doing his thing. My boy Gronk doing his thing. The defense shutting down the Carolina Panthers. It's the Carolina Panthers. Anybody can shut down the Carolina Panthers, but not the fashion that Tampa Bay Buccaneers did, shutting down the Carolina Panthers with their pathetic selves. Okay. Tom Brady is the MVP right now in the NFL. He is number one. He's number one in everything else. Completion yards, attempts, touchdowns. The most touchdowns right now. The most touchdowns right now. Where Marcus Wilson on this show don't want to acknowledge his tribal chief right now. You better acknowledge him. Because every time you go against the GOAT, Tom freaking Brady. I mean, the man he threw over 232 yards last week. Only had a touchdown because it's Tom Brady. Just hand the ball off and anybody actually score a touchdown. Okay. Then you got the offensive line doing anything, protecting Tom Brady as they should. They didn't do that against the Saints. They stuck against the Saints. I don't know why. But my boy Antonio Brown had 10 receptions for 101 yards. God bless Antonio Brown. Ooh. And for people out there saying,
God bless the man with a fake vaccine card. Yes, God bless.
Oh, watch him out. We don't know if that's true or not. But watch him out talking about Antonio Brown like he ain't top 5 wide receiver right now. Like he ain't top 5 wide receiver.
It's damn true.
Antonio Brown is still top 5 wide receiver right now in the league.
Bless the man with a fake vaccine card. Bless
him, Lord. Is Antonio Brown top 5 receiver right now?
No, you better, man. You better. See, this is why I need to smoke.
It does matter.
This is why I smoke cigars.
Exactly. Like this. Yeah, we need to meet Mike Evans. We need Leonard Fournette. We need Bernard on this one. Because all we need is at least 2 of our top wide receivers. Ronnie Jones played well running the football. That's all we need, bro. We don't need a lot. But you better... the season comes to him, man. He'll get Goodwin back. Mike Evans is week to week, but he just wanted to COVID protocols, but he'll be back. Give us some more rest. You gonna be all right, Mike. You gonna be all right. Okay, we already right now. Get your rest. Let that hamstring heal a little bit. Let Antonio Brown come back in the mix. Do his thing. The defense is playing extremely well. Shout out to Shaq Barry. You gonna be all right, bro. You gonna be all right. Okay, we still got Pierre Paul. We got David. We got White. Okay, so we'll be all right. Okay, take your time, bro. Take your time. Because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to a Super Bowl and they're gonna win it. You can book it. Moving on. The Chargers, your pathetic Chargers, losing to the Texans 41-29. What the hell happened in this game, Wilson? Since you're just a Herbert fan. What the hell happened? I mean, that's totally embarrassing.
I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know.
You not no answers? No answers? No answers? Not one excuse? No?
No excuse, bro. Texans had half their roster out on COVID. Davis Mills was their quarterback, a rookie drafted, and he outplayed Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, as much as I'm a Justin Herbert fan, he looked like trash yesterday on Sunday. He looked like hot garbage. Simple as that. He got outplayed by a rookie. He got played by an underwhelming defense that half of their squad was out with COVID. He's going to get better, and he's going to learn from games like this. But there is no excuse. I don't want to hear about Austin Eckler was out with COVID. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you still have Keenan Allen. I'm pretty sure you had Mike Williams if he was there or not. You still got legitimate receivers, and you still have the arm talent to get the ball out to the field. There is no excuse why you could lose to a team with only half the roster. And not only that, you allow them to get short. But you know what? Not only that, not only am I placing this game on Justin Herbert, I'm placing the game on the Chargers defense. You are absolutely awful. I cannot put y'all as one of the best teams on wildcard in the AFC if y'all can't hold a team that is only 2-12. So 41 points. You allow them to score 41 points. You allow a rookie backup in Davis Mills, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and literally was throwing the ball left and right. And this is without Brandon Cooks, without Philip Lindsay, without pretty much the whole goddamn team. Andre Johnson ain't going through that door. David Carr ain't running through that door. J.J. Watt's not even there no more. And you drop 41 points, and you get your ass whooped by 41 points. There's no excuse. Moving on. Simple as that. Not more to talk about. Let's move on. Let's move on. Not more to talk about. That was a bad loss. Hold on. Can you hear me? Hold on.
No, that's me. I had on mute.
There we go.
No, I said I don't believe the Chargers, so I don't believe they going far anyway. Next game we had the Bills, who wins against the New England Patriots, so 9-6. Both teams are 9-6. What's your take on this game?
It's all about Buffalo, right?
Yeah, Buffalo the Patriots.
I'm not sold on Buffalo. Not sold on. The run defense are still the same, even though the defense actually showed up against Mac Jones. I believe for the first time as a rookie, it had I believe you want to call it a rookie hazing moment. The defense showed up in this game. Mac Jones was not his particularly good self. That's pretty much it, man. I am a little disappointed that Pittsburgh did not run the ball more. They did. Damian Harris did have 3 touchdowns, but I believe the same game plan y'all had for Buffalo in Buffalo. I don't understand why y'all had a different game plan. I think everything was going to change. If something works, why don't you stick with it? Buffalo's run defense is not good. But kudos to Buffalo's defense. They actually showed up.
Oh
So
yeah, they
that's
did.
pretty much about it. They actually did show up.
You know what they did? My
Now,
biggest. Yeah, go ahead.
can my question is, can Buffalo do that against some of the best teams in the AFC? Can they do that against Cincinnati? Can they do that against Kansas City? Can they do that against possibly Baltimore? I don't know. That remains to be seen. But I don't know. But that's on you.
I mean, I mean,
I don't know.
my biggest takeaway once Buffalo started like improving on a run defense, they made Mac Jones throw the football,
They had no
and that's
choice.
what. Yeah, and that's when things started going downhill, getting a lot of interceptions when it came
Mm-hmm.
to. So it seemed like the Bills figure it out. They know that they run defense sucks, but if they pull through it and play hard, they can actually get some stops, and that's what they did. And they made Matt Jones throw the football,
Mm-hmm.
which tells me that wasn't the original game plan. And the original game plan was what they did last time: run a damn football. They stopped that,
Mm-hmm.
and then Bill Belichick didn't have an answer for that.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. 1,000%.
Next game, the Rams defeated the Vikings 30-23. What's your take on this game?
I'm sorry. I have a question. Did Odell have another touchdown for that game?
Well, on the
Did I
one
miss?
yard line,
No,
he
no, no,
usually
no,
do.
no, 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 no. Did he have another touchdown? Did
The
he
one
not
yard
have another?
line he usually
No, no,
do.
no,
It
no.
wasn't a
I
bomb.
just needed. I need another simple question. Did Odell
Yeah,
have another touchdown? Yes or no?
he did.
That's all that matters to me,
That
baby.
was your point.
I've been trying. I'm sorry. He has 4 touchdowns in the last 5 weeks, but in the first 2 seasons of the season, he
He
did
didn't
not.
have one last week.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, the week before. Oh, the week before that. I'm talking about this Sunday. This Sunday just
Oh
passed.
yeah,
He had
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. The last this game we talking about, he had a touchdown.
Oh,
Yes.
before. Okay, before he didn't have one.
Yeah, week 15 didn't have a touchdown. Uh huh. With his non-open himself.
See, there you go, hating again. Why you hating on Odell?
Ain't
Why you hating on
no.
Odell? Look, on this podcast, on this
Red
side of the
zone, you know that,
podcast,
right?
on this side of the podcast, this OBJ love over here. You know what I'm saying?
No
You think of
players.
everything
No
done for my New
players.
York Giants, and Odell went to the right place with the right city with the right team. You know what I'm saying? And they
No
did what they're
players.
supposed to do. And now, if you keep riding with Kirk Cousins, this is what you get. Everybody's talking about Kirk Cousins 23-2, 23-2. Don't know how, don't know how. Don't know how, don't know, ain't no way. This is going to continue. And I told you, Kirk Cousins has been horrible. Regardless of his 23-2, 23 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, we don't know how. We still think it's a blemish. Shout out to the rest of the team, no, but the Rams did what they're supposed to do. Now they're one of the best teams in the NFC West because Arizona has been falling, and they will continue to do what they need to do. Simple as that. It's on you, brother. Now I'm gonna smoke this cigar. Talking about my man OBJ. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
Talk about how good OBJ is.
whatever. The Rams showed up,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
beat the
As they
Vikings.
said.
It's Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. It is up and down every week. I don't give a damn. The Rams are supposed to win this damn game.
They barely had to win this game.
Cooper Cup had a big game.
Oh yeah, look. You know what?
Shout out to Cooper Cup.
Can we?
That's one person you didn't
Can
mention.
you know what?
Just want to
You know
mention
what?
OBJ.
We
The
need to.
one that was doing the
No, no,
most
no, no.
work was Cooper Cup.
You know what? You know what? You're right. We're gonna give some love for Cooper Cup because he has been damaging to everybody's fantasy this year. Well, except for me, because I'm actually first in my fantasy team, and I'm in the championship game. I actually beat Cooper Cup, so shout out to Cooper. Shout out all in stating. Cool. Shout out to Cooper Cup. He has been a serious problem, and he is right now one of the top 5 receivers in the NFL right now.
Uh,
There's no discussion. There's no nothing on it. You have to put Cooper Cup on that echelon with the Devontae Adams. I guess you want to say Antonio Brown should put him on there too. He is one of the best receivers in
you
the NFL.
should. You have to put him on there.
I'm just saying he's one of the best. That's all
It's
I'm saying.
Antonio. It's Antonio Brown.
I'm just saying he's one of the best. That's all.
It's Antonio Brown.
Whatever.
Anyway, next game, the Bengals defeated the Ravens 41-21. What would you take on this game?
Very simple. How the hell you let Joe Burrow was the point? dropped 525 yards and 4 touchdowns with no picks with a passer rating over 150. There's no excuse. Joe Burrow busted y'all ass.
Let me get Marcus back on. All right, well, go ahead. He's breaking up. So
Sorry
go ahead.
about that. Uh, I'm sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was saying that the Baltimore Ravens should be ashamed of themselves. Y'all should be all week running tape. Y'all should be running film of how much y'all got destroyed. I don't want to hear about no injuries. I don't want to hear about no COVID. It's always been next man up and next man up. Joe Burrow, it didn't matter if you were Marlon Humphrey. It didn't matter if you were Ray Lewis. It didn't matter who was in that backfield. The you was getting destroyed by Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and Joe Mixon. They was busting y'all ass, and that's what it should be. Y'all need to run that film and see how bad y'all look on defense, and y'all need to review that game plan for the next week. Simple as that. Because if y'all allow that again, y'all will not be the best team in the AFC North. Because right now, right now, very might be the Cincinnati Bengals the best team in the AFC North right here, right now, and I'm saying, and that's because of Joe Burrow. Go ahead.
Uh, Baltimore Ravens defense did not show up in this game. They was totally embarrassed. The Bengals
Absolutely.
defense has a very exciting offense, and they did show flashes of what they are going to be in the near future. I actually picked the Bengals to win this game. To be fair, there was no Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bengals are a team that could be who I think is going to win the North,
They're going to no.
AFC North,
They're going to no.
and they could be a team that could upset you in the first round if they play it at home.
Mm-hmm.
And they have home field advantage. I think they can actually squeeze out a playoff win.
Depends against who it is. As side note, can we just close the door on the AFC Rookie of the Year? Just give it to Jamar Chase right now.
Absolutely.
Can we just close that? Can we close that door right now?
Oh yeah, we definitely close that.
Hey, he's the Rookie of the Year.
And
There's no choice. He's the Rookie of the Year.
Whoever thinks definitely get Joe Pesci right now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! One fucking warming up. Get out of here! Exactly.
Like, can we just give? Yeah, can we just give them? I don't want to hear about AFC M Snow. He's a Rookie of the Year. There's nothing more. Something. Go ahead.
Next game, we got the Seattle Seahawks, who loses to the Chicago Bears 25-24. What was your take on this game?
Get Russell Wilson the hell out of there right now. Very simple.
Right, you're gonna hand clap for that. Get that man out of there. That's embarrassing.
Man, that's embarrassing. There is no reason. I don't want to hear about offensive play calls. I don't want to hear about defensive penalties, lack of defensive penalties. I don't want to hear that shit. Excuse my language. I don't want to hear that. There's no reason why the Seattle Seahawks in their own house with the 12th man and the snow lose to the third backup quarterback, Nick Foles. Somehow, some way, this man still to be relevant. This man, Nick Foles, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the greatest backup quarterbacks of all time. People forget that this dude actually won an MVP. People actually forget that he was the starting quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles that beat Tom Brady in the playoffs in the Super Bowl.
Watch him out.
I'm always stating facts. It's not personal, but there's no way that this man is the third string quarterback of a Chicago Bears team and lead his team. Like, there's something about Nick Foles is just like you don't have an answer for it. You don't know how he do it, why he do it, but somehow he just get it done. He don't care if you're number one wide receiver, number two, number three, number four. He don't care if you just came off the street. Somehow, someway, he's going to get you the ball. He's going to lead his team to victory, and that's exactly what he did. And on the Seahawks side, I've said it before, and I believe you both said it. It is time for Pete Carroll to retire, and it's time for Russell Wilson to get the hell up out of there. Now it's on you.
I agree with you with Russell Wilson that he needs to get the hell out of there, and he should ask
He's
for a
terrible.
trade in the offseason. And I think his destination should be in Pittsburgh.
But he will have
And,
the same exact problems. He will have the same exact problems in Pittsburgh as he does right now in Seattle.
but he have a better chance of winning because I believe Pittsburgh can actually fix their problems in the offseason.
Well, hope so. We better hope so. We better hope so.
Because staying in Seattle ain't gonna do it. I don't think Pete Carroll need to retire. He just need a new destination and start off fresh. Because who want Pete Carroll on the team? He just needs the coach, and the problem is that you have Pete Carroll not as a coach, but he also the GM. And this is a person that doesn't have enough experience as a GM. It's like Phil Jackson taking over the Knicks. Yeah, you one of the greatest coaches of all time, but you, but as a GM, as a rookie GM, you don't know what the hell you're doing. Okay, that's Pete Carroll. So this man has done nothing to help Russell Wilson.
See, there you go.
Nothing.
There you go. Now, see, there you go again. See, there you go again. You can't
That's a
compare
good
him to the
person.
Knicks.
Excuse
No,
me,
no,
what did Phil Jackson do for the Knicks?
no. I don't
Besides
know. We
how
don't
they
know.
can still and still
We
their money from the New York Knicks. What the hell
It
you
just
do?
shows, and all it shows is your hatred.
$1 million a year for what?
All it shows for your hatred for my New York Knicks. My Knicks ain't done nothing to you.
Excuse me, I
Listen,
was just pointing
that
out.
is no. That is the third time that you are pointing out Phil Jackson about my New York about my. That's the third time you talk about my Knicks saying nothing
Was
to win
Jim was
basketball
Phil
season.
Jackson a bad GM or good
Yes, he
GM?
was, but that's irrelevant.
So what's the
That's
problem?
irrelevant. That's a bad comparison.
That's not a
That's a
bad
bad.
comparison.
No, it ain't. Are you comparing Pete Carroll to Phil Jackson? Come on,
In a
man.
GM role, yes, not
Come
as
on, man.
coaching.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Why you do that? Why you do that about my Knicks,
As a
bro? Why you
GM
do? Well,
because
no,
they
no,
both
no,
suck as
no,
a GM.
no, no, no. Before
That's
that, we
enough for the
sitting here.
teams.
We are sitting here talking about football, but you can't help but talk about my Knicks. You
I'm
can't
comparing
help
the two
it.
that are as coaches, but as GMs they both suck. That's a good comparison.
Nah. Just say you hate my
It's a good
Knicks. It'll be
comparison.
all right. Just say you hate my Knicks. It'll be okay. Just say that. Just say that. It'll be all right. Just say
I
that.
don't hate the Knicks. I hate the Knicks fans. Diehard Knicks fans. You know, the one that get the logo tatted on them. And they, thinking that when they're relevant, they're gonna do something and go to the the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe get a chance to go to the finals where they haven't done that since 1999. It's
That's hate.
disgusting.
That's hate. That's hate.
It's not
That's hate,
hate.
bro.
It's
That's
reality.
hate. That's
What
hate.
I was
That's all
doing,
right.
I was comparing Phil Jackson as a GM to Pete Carroll. They both stink as GMs, but respected as coaches.
No, no, nah, bro. Come on, man. You hate the Knicks. It's all right, brother. It's all right.
There's
It's
nothing
all
to
right,
hate the
brother.
Knicks about.
Yeah. We're not even talking basketball. We've been talking about football for the whole hour. You already brought the Knicks three times.
Whatever.
It's all right. It's all
Anyway,
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I brought you to the garden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
he brought me to the garden.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead,
Uh,
man. Go ahead.
the Oakland Raiders, excuse me, Las Vegas, uh, wins against the Denver Broncos 17-13. What's your take on this game?
That much. I mean, not really much. Raiders did what they need to do somehow, some way to get it done. No matter who's on their squad. No, no, Darren Waller, a struggling offense, struggling defense, and they somehow, some way get it done. No Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Lock throwing interceptions left and right, and this is what you get. Not a if you notice the Raiders, they haven't been scoring a lot of points. They putting up enough manageable points to win the game, and that's all they seem to do. That's it. Not really more to talk about with this one.
The Raiders keep making that playoff push.
I really thought they was gonna lose every game. I thought they were gonna lose every game for the rest of the season. With everything that's going on off the
yeah, you
field,
did
I
say
really thought
that,
they were gonna lose. I
but
did say that.
I
I
mean,
was
but
wrong.
they got some. Dave Carter playing well. The wide receiver, Rifflo, whatever his goddamn name is,
Hunter Reflo. Hunter Reflo.
whatever. Hunter is playing extremely well right now. Oh, Wall is
He
playing
is their
good.
best receiver.
He is the best
Waller's
receiver
not
right now.
even
Haven't
Waller.
played.
Waller hasn't played. Darren Waller has not played for about I think like 3, 4 weeks now
No,
because
I'm saying they need to get him
it's
back.
not. Well, they have to.
Mm.
They have a shot at the last playoff card, but they're not going to get that. They're not going to get that. It's just too
I
much.
mean, you just
Too
never
much
know.
everywhere. Hmm.
The Broncos. I mean, there's no Teddy P. I ain't talking about Teddy Pendergrass, but I'm talking about Teddy B. Teddy Bridgewater.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
I mean, it's them Broncos. All right, moving on. The Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 36-10. What was your take on this game?
I actually picked the Pittsburgh Steelers, but
Was it disrespectful? You apologize to Pat Mahomes right now.
I'm sorry, Pat Mahomes. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, you
I can't.
apologize to Pat
This.
Mahomes, but I apologize to Tom Brady.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
See how
Oh
that
my
was
God.
funny. It's so predictable what you're going to say now because I know what you're
This is
going to say.
disrespectful. That's why. That's what it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. See, I
Right,
can
I'm pouring
apologize
me
to
a
Pat
drink.
Mahomes.
You go
I
ahead
could.
with
I could.
your disrespectful self.
I could apologize to Pat Mahomes. I could do that. But
Oh,
some
you
other
can do that, but
dude,
apologize to the goat.
no. What goat?
Yeah.
You mean Michael Jordan? That's the only
T12.
goat I recognize.
That's it. The ones in
No,
Tampa right
no.
now.
The only
The
goat that I
football
recognize.
god.
The only. There's only two goats only three goats I recognize. That's Kobe. That's Michael
I'm talking
Jordan.
about football.
Because
The football goat. That's what I'm talking about.
oh, the football goat.
The
That's Jerry
greatest
Rice.
quarterback of all time.
That's
The
that's
greatest
Jerry
quarterback of all
Rice.
time. Jerry
That's
Rice is not.
no.
Jerry Rice is not even top two of people all time. You know he's top five, but he's not top two. You know who's top two?
Won't matter to me. Don't matter to me
It's
if you're not winning.
Tom freaking
If you're not
Brady. Out
winning
of
MVP.
all football aficionados,
Mm-hmm.
he's top two in everybody category.
It
That's
won't
damn
matter
sure.
to me because he's not
Yeah, of
winning
course not.
MVP. He's
Of
not
course
winning the
not.
Super
We should
Bowl.
bless himself. Yeah, the last year. Okay.
Don't
See what happens.
matter. Don't matter. They never really more to talk about this game. Steelers are done. Mike Tomlin's going to have a losing season for the first time in his career, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Big Ben needs to retire. Nothing more to talk about.
I
So
agree. I
I
agree
as a
with you.
shout out. Well, Kansas City defense. We're gonna give them some credit. They actually been playing a lot better. They actually been playing a whole lot better. They actually have been playing a whole lot better. So I will give Kansas City defense their respect.
Okay. All right. Moving on. The Dallas Cowboys defeated the Washington No Name football team 56-14. I mean, my lord. What was your take on this game? Show some respect to the Dallas Cowboys. Why you do that? I'm pouring me a drink.
All right, Dallas Cowboys fans. Y'all have threatened me. Y'all have driven me crazy with all this, Cowboys that. Your defense is legit. Your front forward, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory, Micah Parsons, wherever you want to put him, and DeMarcus Lawrence. Y'all are a threat especially with Tavon Britt. Tavon Diggs is legit, and y'all beat the brakes off Washington. Simple as that. Y'all beat the brakes off them. Y'all look absolutely stunning. Y'all look absolutely good. And Washington, y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Absolutely ashamed of yourselves. There ain't no way in hell you let a division rival since 1984 beat the brakes off y'all and beat y'all 56-14. That is utterly and humbly embarrassing. Everybody looked good from Dak to Zeke to CeeDee Lamb to Amari Cooper to Dalton Schultz to the left tackle who caught the touchdown. Damn, Trayvon Diggs, Michael Parsons, Vander S. Hell, even the Cowboy fans look good in this game, and they didn't even play. They actually wasn't even on the damn field. It didn't matter. At the end of the day, y'all got the win. Happy New Year to y'all. But I'm still picking against y'all not to go there to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl. You know why? Somehow, some way, like Stephen A. say, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose. It no matter if it's Tampa Bay, it no matter if it's Green Bay, it no matter if it's San Francisco, it may not matter if it's Arizona. Of course, y'all gonna clinch y'all division. Y'all the same as the Eagles, the Washington football team who I just beat the brakes off of, and my New York Giants. And we both know there's nothing to speak on my New York Giants. So you got to do what y'all expected to do in the NFC East or the NFC least, as we like to say. None more, none less. Y'all got the win. Y'all highly impressive. But let's see what happens with y'all doing the playoffs. Let's see. So I have something different. Somehow, some way, y'all not make it to the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear about so far, so far. I don't want to hear that crap because you're not even gonna make it. Neither the Cowboys or Tampa Bay are going to the Super Bowl. And I'm saying it right here, right now. That's my New Year's resolution because it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen. Go ahead, Jeff. It's on you, baby.
Impressive
Break some.
when impressive. They beat the Bucks off him. They just put hands on them. They put hands and feet on a no name Washington football team because you know why? Because you have no name. You might win a game here and there, a couple of weeks, but y'all ain't gonna be successful till y'all get a goddamn name. Okay, so in this off season coming up, because you know damn well you're not making the playoffs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to get your marketing team, branding team together, and come up with a damn name for this football team. And until you don't have a name for the team, you are gonna be disgraceful. You're gonna be unsuccessful in this league if you don't have a name. Can you do that for me? Pretty please put sugar on top. Can you please get a damn name for this team?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dallas Cowboys played a good game. They showed their potential of what they can actually be going forward in playoff contention.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott had like 4 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's just
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. That's how bad defense was. And y'all want to be fighting on the damn sideline because I can't stop anybody. But you know why?
Oh,
Can't stop anybody because you
yeah.
don't have a damn name.
Yeah. First of all, hold on. I got a defender. You ain't pointing. Hey, look, ain't no man gonna point no finger at my face. You pointing your finger at my face, it's
I
time to
don't know.
swing.
Yeah, I heard about
Hey,
that. I agree.
so no,
But the
I
reason
ain't no
I'm
problem with
not
that.
fan, the reason you can't stop
Hey, look,
anybody because you don't have a damn name.
I understand, but you don't point no finger. You don't point no grown. You're a grown man. You ain't know it. So another grown man point a finger in your face. It's time to scrap.
No, I
That's
agree
just
with
right.
you. My
And
reason
don't do
because you're
that.
frustrated, right?
Don't
They
do it.
both frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they're both frustrated? Because they can't stop anybody on the Dallas offense. The defense
I
coordinator
agree.
stink. Okay,
I
and
agree.
on top of all that, you don't have a good quarterback. You don't have an offense to
Mm-hmm.
stay on the field to give the defense any rest. And on top of that, with the sugar on top with the cherry, you don't have a damn name for your football team.
Well, that's personal with you, but
Moving
I
on.
see.
That's
Moving on.
ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Miami Dolphins defeated the Saints 20-3. What was your take on this game?
Um, Don't take some hill. You know, they did what the
Oh
Saints did what they could.
please, oh please, oh, Taysom Hill, oh please. It's still
The
a
man
lost
got
game
a
with
90.
Taysom Hill.
The man got a $90 million contract extension. You gonna stop hating on? They talked about they barely talked about what's that other quarterback name? I forgot his name. What's the other quarterback who's supposed to be the starter? I forgot his name.
Whatever,
He started
whatever.
with irritant. What's his name? Jameis Winston. I'm sorry. Um, they barely talked about him, because now apparently all of a sudden he's getting healthy, and I'm like, what you mean getting healthy? Man had a torn ACL. How you come back so quickly? Well, he's using his throwing arm. He might be needed in a couple of games. No, he ain't gonna need him because he ain't gonna be there next year. Sorry, yes. Shout out to the Dolphins, man. They are the first team.
Fucking warming up. Get out of here. Why y'all be disrespectful, man? Why y'all be disrespectful to James Winston? You admit it on the damn show that the New Orleans Saints had not been in Saints since my man went down with the torn MCL against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you want to sit here on the show right now and actually say out your mouth that Jay Wilson won't be there next year because they signed Taysom here to a $90 million contract. A stitching out, please. Oh, please. The man stick. His throw accuracy ain't that good. The man can be used on multiple positions in the offense. That's the only reason why he's there. He's not a starter quarterback. He's a backup. A backup to who? to that boy James Winston, who got one of the greatest arms in the game right now. So you need to show some
Yeah,
respect.
yeah, he doing that off the field and injured with one freaking leg. So at the end of the day, it
Okay,
don't matter to me.
that could have happened to anybody. It could have happened to Taysom Hill. I'll tell you that.
Not with
Oh,
that
man. It could
$90 million
have happened
extension.
to wasn't starting. He was
Doesn't really
riding
matter
the
to
bench
me.
like you normally do with his
Look, man.
non-achievement self.
As I was so rudely interrupted, ladies and gentlemen, like I always am when it comes to James Winston, I was going to give credit to the
You
Miami
interrupted.
Dolphins. Yeah, I wasn't finished. I was
You be
saying
just
that shout out to the Miami Dolphins. They are the first team in NFL history, the very first team in NFL history to lose 7 in a row, then to win 7 in a row. That's never happened in history in NFL. To a team NFL team to lose they started off they win their first game and then they lost 7 straight. Then they come back and then they win 7 straight. They're on a roll. Now am I picking them to go to the playoffs, the wild card? That's debatable. I'm not sure, but I believe that Miami has a chance to go into the playoffs. It's debatable. It depends who they play the rest of the year, the last 2 games. But shout out to Miami. They did what they need to do. I mean, you had a quarterback who I never heard of come out of college named Ian Book. There's no Jameis Winston. There's no Taysom Hill. You have no Michael Thomas, who ain't been seen since the last 2.5 years
two
now.
years.
It was pretty much 2 years. A
They
waste
get
of a
paid
new
all that
contract
money.
money. Been a complete utter waste. And everybody else, all you really have is Alvin Kamara. That's it. What are you gonna do? Of course, you're gonna
God
sit in
bless
the
his
box
soul.
and Alvin Kamara. God bless his great soul, because that's all you have right now. You ain't got nobody else. Not more, none less.
He's very frustrated right now. I've never seen Al Kamara that
Look,
frustrated
man.
since Drew Brees left.
You don't have a first string, a second string, a third. You're on your fourth string quarterback. You have no Michael Thomas. You have subpar receivers. What do you have? What do you have? Nothing. Nothing much. It's on you.
The reason why the Saints lost this game because my boy James wasn't playing.
Oh my God, that's
I
oh my
just want to
God.
say that, man. I just want to say that, man. You know how much you want to hate my boy. He's gonna be back next year. Started for the New Orleans Saints, so you need to stop hating with your hating self against James Winston. Okay, okay, all right. Let me tell you about the Dolphins. Dolphins is a very scary team. I believe they can do some things. Okay, I believe are they in the playoffs right now, or are they still in the hunt? Last time I
They still
checked,
in the hunt in the wild card. They're in the wild
they still
card.
in the wild card hunt. Okay, I
They
believe
still have they still have 2 tough games, one against the Titans and one against the Patriots.
tough games.
2 tough games. Peyton, they had the Titans this Sunday, and they had the Patriots the following week.
I believe they can win both of them games.
Hmm. Okay.
Or one each. I believe they could beat the Titans.
Okay.
The New England is a toss up in the air, but they
Mm-hmm.
could get that win as well because they have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good defense, but a okay defense that can actually
Mm-hmm.
put pressure on Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't believe in Mac Jones because he's a rookie.
Mm.
That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Very
let's go to week 17 predictions.
Usually this will be the last game of the season, but as of this year and going forward, it is not the last game of the season because now there's a week 18.
Exactly. Which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Highly
Um,
ridiculous.
the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 11-4, go against the
Mm.
Cincinnati Bengals, who are 96.
Ooh, this is a good
Kansas City
game.
is actually favored to win. This is gonna be a good game. Kansas City is actually favored to win this game. Who you have voting and what's the score?
How many times am I going to have to go against Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, are you serious? You serious right now?
I'm going with Kansas City to win this game. It's going to be
Oh,
a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. It's gonna be a shootout, 31-30.
What? I don't think it's gonna be a shootout. I think the Kansas City
It's
Chiefs
not
is
gonna
gonna
be a
win this
blowout.
game by two
It's not
touchdowns.
gonna be a blow. It's not
I
gonna
didn't
be
say
a
it's gonna be
blowout,
a
bro.
blowout. I didn't say it's gonna be a
It's
blowout. I
not gonna
believe
be a
they're gonna.
blowout.
It's in Kansas City. I mean, it's in Cincinnati. I
Okay.
believe the Kansas City Chiefs is gonna win this game. Everybody's playing. I'm not sure about Tyreek Hill yet. I know Kelsey got approved to play.
Bye. Right. Right.
Right. So you have one of your big targets in the game. What's his name? Claude Harris with his
Mm-hmm.
in and out lineup self, messing up my damn
Mm-hmm.
fantasy team.
Watch your mouth. Watch your
One
mouth.
injured his damn shoulder, but he might be available to play this Sunday. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he's gonna play because you got Damian Williams on the lineup. I think David Williams is gonna have at least a touchdown in this game. I'm going with Kansas City winning this game by two touchdowns. 28
Okay.
to 14.
You only pick a Cincinnati with that offense. Only put 14 points. Wow. Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
believe the defense is gonna show up for the Chiefs.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Next we got your pathetic Giants who are 4-11 against the Chicago Bears. What they protect themselves was 5-10. Chicago, Chicago. I never see Chicago favorite win a game this season, but they favored to win against the New York Giants. Excuse me, the New Jersey Giants. If I put it like that. Okay, who you have winning? What's this go?
When I say it sucks to be a Giants fan, it really
Man, this
sucks
is
to
the
be.
Bears, man. It's gonna be cold as hell too.
It's
It's gonna be cold as hell.
it's
It ain't gonna be New York cold. It's
it's.
gonna be Chicago
You know
cold.
what? You know what? Look, this is what I'm gonna do. See, I got see this bottle of Tito's. I'm gonna pour the bottle of for my Giants. Every time I hear the word Giants,
Cheers.
it's cheers. Exactly.
Happy New
All
Year,
right.
everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
I'm
a
taking the
Happy New
shot.
Year too. I'm gonna need a Happy New Year too. I'm here it is because I already got it mixed in here.
Mm.
I I'm going with Chicago, bro. I can't do it, man. Because now
What?
they now because now the reports are saying that both Jake Fromm and Mike Glennon are gonna go rotate for quarterback. You know what? It didn't matter if Jake Fromm was quarterback. It didn't matter if Mike Glennon was quarterback. It didn't matter if I was a quarterback. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter. Because at the end of the day, Chicago's going to win this game 24-7. I don't want to know. Let me take that back because I don't think we're going to score a touchdown. 24-9. Chicago.
Well, I'm picking the Bears on this one.
I know.
My only
I know.
conflict is what the score is going to be.
Uh-huh.
I think this is going to be a two touchdown game winning Chicago Bear game. So I'm gonna go with um 21-7.
Uh-huh. Oh, my Giants are going to score a touchdown. Oh, you got
Oh
me
yeah,
excited
probably
for
like a
that.
garbage touchdown or whatever. Like everybody's like ready to go
Nah,
home and shit like that.
I don't think we're gonna score a touchdown, bro. I'm saying it right here, right now. We haven't scored a touchdown in the
At
last two
least I give
games.
y'all much respect to get a touchdown. I could have said two field goals or something like that.
You're
But
right. You know what? We score more garbage touchdowns than anybody in the NFL. So we wake
facts.
up we wake up in the last 40 seconds in the game. So we're not
Facto.
awake the first. We're not awake the first 45 minutes or 2 hours of the first game, but we'll be awake the last 45 seconds and score that garbage ass touchdown. So I'll give you that.
All right,
Pitiful,
next
pitiful,
next game
pitiful.
we got the Eagles who are 8-7. At Washington when they no name have themselves who are 6-9.
Mm-hmm.
Philly is actually favored to win the game. What a surprise! Who do you have winning? What's the score?
I'm gonna roll with Philly. Philly's defense has been on the road. They've been on shutdown. It doesn't matter who's the quarterback for Washington. You can have Terry McLaurin and Antonio Gibson all you want to, but it won't matter because the score is going to be Eagles 27, Washington no name football team 10.
Hmm. I got the
Mm-hmm.
Eagles win this game as well. I got them winning this 31-17.
Not bad. 31-17. Okay.
Yeah. Next we got the Los Angeles Rams who are 11-4. At Baltimore, who are 8-7. LA is actually favored to win this game. We have winning. What's the score?
Is Lamar Jackson going to play in this game?
Possibility. He's questionable.
Okay. I'm
He's
rolling
in
with
practice this
Rams.
week. He was in practice this
I'm
week, so
rolling. He's in practice, so he has a shot. But I'm still rolling with Matt Stafford. I'm gonna say this though, Matt Stafford, you cannot have another three interception game because remember how Matt Stafford was in the MVP conversation and he had a couple of three interception games, a couple
yeah.
of pick sixes.
Typical Matt
Yeah,
Stafford
that's
still at
long
the
ago.
joint when he.
The man had the man had three interceptions against Minnesota and he still won the game.
And every since he, you know what? Every time Matt Stafford get mentioned, actually high honors or like award or something, he just starts sticking up the joint.
I know, I agree with you. But I'm still gonna roll with the Rams because the Ravens defense has been pretty much depleted or dead.
They don't have the Rough Riders. Peterson is
I
out.
know,
Humphreys is out.
I know.
It's like you
I
can't stop
understand.
anybody.
I understand, and I'm more, and he just begging on Harbaugh to go for another 2 point conversion. I'm going to go with 31-28, 31-28.
It's gonna be a close game.
Rams. Yeah, it's going to be a close game. Somehow, you look. There's a question like
That's
there are some games this year
that's
that
without Lamar playing or with Lamar playing.
this is it didn't matter, bro. If you notice the last couple weeks, Lamar hasn't been playing, and somehow, some way, this school score over 28, 30 points. And my New York Giants can't seem to score not one damn touchdown. And this is where the backup to the backup quarterback that came on the practice squad named Tyler Huntley. You understand the feeling I'm going through right now? Like they got backup to backup to backup after backup that came on the practice squad. And the practice squad is just another team that's with the Baltimore Ravens that they're getting played like 100K every year. But you can't get a backup to the backup to the backup for the New York Giants. You can't score a fucking touchdown. I'm just saying, but go ahead. I'm just letting you know.
I got the Rams winning this 28 to 17.
I'm sorry. It hurts to be a Giants fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just it's pathetic.
I know,
Go ahead.
bro.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Next game, we got the New York Jets, where they protect themselves. 4-11 at home against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 11-4. Mr. Wilson, who you have winning and what's the score? And you better be respectful.
Do I have to pick?
Yes, the pick. You be, go ahead. I don't say that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's say the GOAT is going to win this game, bro. That's what I have to say. That's all I have to say. This bet on the GOAT.
Do you not realize there are like 55, 56 other players on the team other than one dude?
I don't give a damn. They can't operate without the GOAT.
I'm betting on Blaine Gabbert to win this game. I'm with the team. I'm picking.
Blaine Gabbert. Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here! Saucy Rob, get out of here! That's how much hatred you have in your heart for Tom Brady. You gonna you gonna pick Blaine Gabbert when he
I'm betting on Blaine Gabbert to
What's
win
wrong
this
with you,
game.
man? What is wrong with you? Can you admit the truth? Can you admit the truth, man? Can you live in the
No,
moment?
no,
Can you stand in reality right
no,
now and say Tom Brady's
no,
gonna beat
no,
the brakes off the New York Jets right now? Can you just actually admit that?
no. I can't do that, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
there's too much hate in my heart
He don't feel
to
shit
admit
because
it.
he coked up all the motherfucking time. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? How you get to Frank Lucas, man? What is wrong with you? Okay,
I
you
don't care,
actually
man.
telling me, that you is gonna pick a backup string quarterback who's not gonna play in this game. Maybe like left or like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I believe it's gonna be a blowout. So maybe like 8 minutes. I give most 8 minutes in this game. Beat the
Mm,
damn brakes off the Jets, but he's not gonna get Tom Brady any.
mm. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So I'm gonna take back what I said. I'm rolling with Zach Wilson. Go with the New York Jets. I'm rolling with it, man. I can't take this, man.
What?
I can't take
What?
it. I'm rolling with Zach. I'm rolling with Zach
What?
Wilson, New York Jets.
Oh
I'm
my
rolling with
God!
Zach Jets. I'm rolling with Zach Wilson, New York Jets,
Stop the
baby.
cap.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I don't care, man. I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't.
Fucking one up. Get out of here.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time. Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Yo, you talking about pure hate? That is pure hate. You, you are betting Zach Wilson and the New York Jets to upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Oh my God! After the performance they had last week,
hmm
you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable.
I'm rolling with.
Whatever.
This is
The
gonna be the
floor
shocker
is
of the
yours.
century.
I don't see nothing anymore. I play my sound effects or whatever. The floor is yours. Go ahead. Whatever.
This is
I'm
gonna
gonna
be the
drink my drink on
shocker.
this one.
This is gonna be the shocker of the century. I'm picking the New York Jets to beat the Tampa Bay, not the Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay
You
Buccaneers,
don't believe
and
that
the
shit, but
poor.
you just saying it
I know
because
I
how
do.
much
I
hate you have for
do.
the
I
tribal
believe
chief.
it.
How much hate you have for the tribal
Sometimes
chief right now? That's how much hate you have in your heart. You don't believe that, but that's how much hate you have in your heart that the tribal chief is not gonna get it done against the New York. I mean, excuse me, the New Jersey Jets.
I'm picking the New York Jets to pull up the upset special. This is my upset special of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm picking the New York Jets to shock the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 28-26. The Jets defense is going to show up. They're going to pick Tom Brady off with two interceptions. Might probably be a fumble recovery. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up the upset special. You know what I'm saying?
Get out
28.
of here! Fucking warming up. Get out of here! He's a dude. It's such a. Oh, you don't believe it, man. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. You hater. Get out of here. Oh, please.
28,
Oh,
20, 28, 26.
get out of
Jets
here.
beating the
That game
Tampa
is not
Bay
going to be close. You know it. Everybody know it. Even Jets fans know it, okay? This game,
Uh,
listen, Tom Brady is putting up 35 points in this game, okay? 35, okay? Okay, maybe 28 and then blank it out, put a touchdown in at
mm,
garbage touchdown or whatever.
okay.
But Tom Brady is going to beat the brakes
Mm,
off the New York Jets. I can't wait for this game because I don't get to watch a lot of Tampa Bay games if they on Channel 5 at the game of the week or on a Sunday night
mm,
game. But they're going to be on a 1 o'clock game, right? A 1 o'clock game. Then that means I'm gonna live in New York. So they're gonna be
mm,
on channel 2 or channel 5. I don't care what it is. They're gonna be on one or two channels, and I'm gonna see Tom Brady put hands and feet on the New Jersey Jets. Okay, so he's gonna drop 35 points, maybe 40. I'm going with 35. I'm be conservative here. So 35-6 in this game.
Oh, so 35 is conservative now. That's what we're saying. 35 points is
That's
conservative.
conservative. That's conservative.
Oh,
It's gonna be a blowout.
I'm saying it right now. Y'all don't score 35 points. I'm saying it right here,
You
right
said
now.
that last
Y'all
week,
don't
you know
score.
that, right? And how many
I'm
points you
saying
scored last week? How many scored you said
28,
last week?
28, 28. Y'all
You
scored
said we
28.
wasn't going to score over that.
That was last week. That was about this week. Y'all not scoring 35 this week.
I believe, man. You said it was going to be a blowout last week, and then we blew them out, and then now you're saying it's going to be a blowout this week against the New York Jets. Excuse me, the New Jersey Jets, please.
Yeah,
Hopefully it is.
sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is a cigar, not the ooh wee. So this got to be look. This is a cigar, not the ooh wee. So just gotta be careful because everybody thinking we're smoking a ooh wee. This is a cigar, ladies and gentlemen, not the ooh wee. But go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
Well, we're moving on. The Oakland Las Vegas Raiders, who are 8-7, going to Indy. Indy's actually
Mm.
favorable in the game. Indy is 9-6. Who you have winning this game? What's the score?
And I indeed picked the Raiders to get their ass buzzed by the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be 31-12.
What?
31-12.
I
That's a
believe this
fact.
game gonna be a close game. I think
Okay.
this game is gonna be a close game, and they're gonna win by like a field goal or a touchdown. So let me actually decide. Okay, I this game gonna win by a field goal. Okay, so I got the Colts winning this game,
Mm.
28-17. to 26.
Wow. Really? He's picking
Mm-hmm.
the Colts? 28-26. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close
Well,
game.
listen,
It's gonna be a close game.
when you're wrong, I want an apology.
I ain't giving no damn apology until you apologize to Tom Brady. Which
Nah,
you're
nah,
not
this ain't got nothing to do.
yourself.
I will never apologize. Never. Never.
Why? Why you want to apologize to Tom Brady? Tom Brady is the
Again.
greatest quarterback of all time. Okay, this man had proved you wrong, especially last year. You didn't pick him to win the damn Super Bowl at that. This man won the damn Super Bowl with a torn, Achilles, whatever the fuck it was. Okay, he won injured on top of that, and you didn't pick this man to win the damn Super Bowl. And the actually Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense actually showed up and actually had, Pat Mahomes running for his damn life. But
Hmm.
you want to pick against Tom Brady. Tom Brady has proved everybody wrong. This man has lost at least 2 Super Bowls. No, 3 Super Bowls at that. Okay, well, she should have won, but it wasn't his fault because the offensive line could have stopped the damn Giants defense on both games at that, and they could have stopped the Eagles defense on top of that. But this man should have more championships on his fingers. Okay, I mean, you saw the memes of him going like this and stuff like that. The man ran out of fingers to put Super Bowl rings on. Okay, Tom Brady going to win his 8th Super Bowl this season, whether you like it or not. And I predict that every single weapon that Tom Brady has on offense will be available when it comes to the playoffs. But it's going to take time.
Hmm.
But Tom Brady going to find a
Hmm.
way to do it, to get the
Hmm.
job done, because that's what he did all season. He didn't have everybody in the damn same lineup all season. He had lineups here, there, and there. But he damn near showed up and he got the job done. Okay, that's why they third in the NFC. But after this week, they will be second because I believe the Dallas Cowboys ain't gonna win this week. I guarantee you that. Okay, so Tom Brady is the GOAT. He's the MVP right now, so you can book it. Moving on.
Hmm.
The Patriots are at home, which is 9-6, against the Jaguars, who are 2-13. Um, New England actually favorites to win this game. What a shocker! Who y'all winning the
Of
score?
course. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm picking New England Patriots. Mac Jones will have a 3 touchdown game. I'm picking the Patriots to win 31 to Jacksonville's 14. 31-14 Patriots.
Excuse me. I have the Patriots winning this game. 28-10.
Hmm.
Next game we got the pathetic Atlanta Falcons with Matty Ice and protect himself against the Buffalo Bills or 9-6. Buffalo's actually favorite to win this game. Who you have one? What's the score?
I have the Buffalo Bills winning this game. It is going to be 27 to the Falcons 10. 27-10 Buffalo over Atlanta.
I have the
I don't
Bills
even know
winning.
how the hell. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. How the hell is
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta still in the playoff race? How they still in the last wild card? I don't get that. How they still in the last playoff spot?
Because of the 7 wins they have.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't
I
know.
mean, some of the games was a personal wins, and nobody expected the Atlanta Falcons to win those games, but they did. And that's he tell you. That's what you was about. Money, I did money, I did money. Oh, please, shut up.
There you go hating again. There you go hating. There you go
That
hating
was you.
again,
That
man.
was you. Though. That was you.
There you go hating. There you go hating again, man. There you go hating,
Anyway,
man. Why you always hating, man? That man
yeah,
ain't done.
I'm gonna tell you how he was on the show.
He
Yeah,
he
money.
pers
Why you talking about money
he
X like that? Why you talking about money? He ain't
he
money X no more. He mighty like humid or what it is. Because he ain't ice
he
no more. He ain't
pers
ice cold. I'll tell you that.
he personally gave your guy Tom Brady a win. That's what he did. He gave y'all a win.
What?
That's what he did. He gave Tom Brady a win. That's what he did.
Get the fuck out of here! One fucking woman up! Get out of here! Get out of here!
I said he gave y'all a win. That's what he
He didn't
said.
give us a win. We took that shit from Matty Ice. And it wasn't Matty
Well,
Ice's fault. It was the offensive coordinators and the coach's fault for
well,
not running their football ball.
nah, he
You
gave him
want
that
to
win,
do
man.
football and actually get Tom
He
Brady in the
gave
game to in the Super Bowl. That's your fault. Kyle Shanahan. Who players?
No, it was Dan Quinn, not Kyle Shanahan.
Whatever.
Allegedly.
It's Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan was the offensive coordinator, wasn't he?
Allegedly, but who was the head coach?
I
Dan
mean,
Quinn.
allegedly. It wasn't allegedly. He was the offensive coordinator.
Oh, come on. So that's what we're doing. We're playing the offensive coordinator for the head coach.
Yes.
All right,
And,
whatever.
and, that, and that actually explains to you how much of a rookie he
No, it's
was
not.
in the Super Bowl. You don't dare throw
A
the damn
rookie.
football when you
A
up there
rookie?
28 to the damn 7.
First of all, Matt Ryan wasn't a rookie, so but okay, I understand what you're
I
saying.
didn't say Matt Ryan was a rookie. I'm talking about Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan was the offense coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. He was a rookie in the damn Super Bowl because he never been there before. Okay, for you to be up 28 to 7 and to allow the New England Patriots to come back and actually beat y'all, whatever the score was, okay, that's Kyle Shanahan's fault. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because you know damn well you should have been winning the football and won the select rounds. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you
But
say.
no, you didn't want to do that, and you let the GOAT Tom Brady come back and actually lead the New England Patriots to another Super Bowl with white in the background.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, brother.
Yeah, oh yeah, whatever. Miami Dolphins are 8-7 against the Tennessee Titans, so it's 10-5 with no Derrick Henry. Tennessee actually favored win this game. Who you have win this game? What's the score?
Um, this is a tough one. I got Miami winning this game. It's going to be a real close physical game.
Hmm.
I'm going with Miami to win 21-17.
Uh,
21-17 Miami.
I got the Dolphins win this game
Really?
21 to 14 by a touchdown. Next game we got the Houston Texans who are 4-11 against the San Francisco 49ers who are 8-7. San Francisco is actually favored to win this game. Who we have winning? What's the score?
I got San Fran winning this game. They should destroy the Houston Texans after they got that unbelievable win against the Chargers. I'm rolling with the 49ers 26, Houston 18, 26-18 Houston. I mean 26-18 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers on this one. I believe the 49ers are going to win this game 28 to 16.
Okay, that's fine. That's
All
fine.
right, next game we have the Denver Broncos who are 7-8 against the Los Angeles Chargers who are 8-7. We have winning. What's the score? Actually, the Clippers are actually favorite. I mean, excuse me, not Clippers. The Chargers actually.
What? What?
The Chargers actually
What?
favored to win this game. Uh,
I didn't know the Clippers was an NFL team.
it's
What?
some of their LA teams. No, let's be real. Let's be real.
Oh my lord.
There are 8-7. The Chargers actually favored to win this game.
I'm
We
all
have
with the
one. What's the score?
Clippers. I got the Clippers winning this game.
No Kawhi on this one.
Yeah, watch them out. Watch them out. Watch them out. I'm rolling with the Clip. I'm rolling with the.
You what?
See, you got me saying the Clippers
I
on
mean, I haven't
purpose.
played in years. What are you talking about? Watch me.
Let him go, man. Let it go. Let it go. He had ACL surgery. Let it go.
Oh, he did.
He.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's what it was.
I'm rolling with the Chargers to beat the Broncos 24-17. Close game, 6 points.
Uh,
24-17 Chargers. I believe in Justin Herbert.
I got the Chargers winning this game 21, 21 to 14 by a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Next game we got the Carolina Panthers so 5-10 against the New Orleans Saints who are 7-8. New Orleans actually favored to win this game. We have winning. What's the score?
I'm rolling with my man. Taysom Hill should be back at quarterback to win this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Oh, see, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. It's
Whatever.
all right.
Whatever.
Oh, you just mad because that other dude, the other clown, is not the quarterback no more. That's all right. But I'm
First of all,
on
watch your
with
mouth. Watch your mouth.
no. I'm on with Taysom Hill, the great Taysom Hill, to beat the Carolina Panthers 24-6.
I have to take win this game 17-10.
That's fine. That's fine.
Um, Next game we got the pathetic Detroit Lions who are 2-12-1 going against the Seattle Seahawks who actually favored to win this game, which is 5-10. Who have winning? What's the score?
You know how I just sat around and talk about his time
Mm-hmm.
for Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll.
Yep.
This is going to be a staple of it.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you picking the Detroit Lions to win this game? And that's what he's saying. Oh,
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's how many Joe Pesci's gonna get today? How many Joe Pesci's might get today?
Get the fuck out of here! One fucking warming up. Get out of here!
All over the Detroit Lions, baby. One more time, baby. I don't know what's going on with them, man.
Get out of here! One fucking warming up. Get out of here!
I'm rolling with the Detroit Lions, man.
You don't feel shit. You coked up all the motherfucking time.
I'm rolling with Detroit,
what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I'm rolling with Detroit, man. 27-21, Detroit. I don't know how. They're gonna do it, but they're gonna give me 27 points, and they're gonna beat Seattle 27-21. And after that, that's it. That's it, man. It's time to let Russell Wilson go.
I'm going.
Pete Carroll gotta go. They gotta go.
I'm going with Seattle.
Just ride with me. No,
Seattle.
ride with me one time.
Seattle.
Ride with me one time.
Nope.
Ride with me
I will
one
never.
time.
I will never pick the Detroit Lions with their pathetic self. No. Okay. The Seattle Seahawks is going to win this game 21-9.
You gonna pick the Lions to score only 9 points? Come on, man.
Yes, 3 field goals. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Okay.
3-6-9. That's all you got.
I guarantee you, the Lions will score more than 9 points. I promise.
All right. All right. Okay.
I guarantee it.
Okay. Okay. All right. The Dallas Cowboys at home 11-4 against the Arizona St. Louis Cardinals. Well, 10-5. I mean, I get confused all the time, man. All the Cardinals logo need is two baseball bats between each other. That's what you need. Dallas is actually favorite win this game. Who you have winning? What's the score?
Well, with the Arizona Cardinals with the comeback team of the year to beat the Dallas Cowboys on prime time NFL TV. I don't trust them Dallas Cowboys. No matter how impressive they were one week, they'd be impressive the next week. I guarantee you, which will be this Sunday, they're going to falter. They're going to fall. And I'm going to pick Kyler Murray to beat the Dallas Cowboys 31-17. I'm going to say it again for all of you nauseating, disgusting, and invigorating Cowboys fans. 31, Kyler Murray, 31 for the Arizona Cardinals, and 17 for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, you just go ahead and see what you got to say.
That is blasphemous. Okay.
I
have the Dallas Cowboys win this game by a field goal. 28-26.
Okay.
Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers, who are 12-3, at home against the Minnesota Vikings, score 78. Green Bay is actually favorite winning this game. It's an 8:20 game, so it's a Sunday night game. Who you have winning, and what's the score?
You already know what time it is. I can't go against my MVP, the great GOAT, the GOAT, the real greatest quarterback of this generation. That man named
Watch your mouth.
12 names.
Watch your mouth.
No. The real,
you know that.
No. The
Does
real number 12.
he doesn't have the
The
rings to prove it,
real.
and you know
I don't
that.
give a damn. Well, them rings was stolen. Them rings
Oh
was borrowed.
please, oh
Them rings
please,
was
you're so
traded.
oh
I don't care.
please,
The
whatever.
MVP of this year,
So hating
that is the
so.
great Aaron. That is the great Aaron Rodgers. I'm picking the great Aaron Rodgers, the MVP of this season, to beat the lowly Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings to win 31-24. 31-24. The great MVP Aaron Rodgers with a bad toe and still show why he is the absolute MVP. Now you just go home and you say what you got to say.
Aaron
What you
Rodgers
got to say.
wins game 31-17.
Mm-hmm. And he's the MVP.
No, he's not. It's Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Monday night game, we got the
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh Steelers 7-7-1 against the Cleveland Browns, who are 7-8. Cleveland is actually favored to win this game. Lord have mercy, blood clot. Who you have winning and what's the
Hey,
score?
hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
What,
I'm going
Caesar?
with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat the Baker Mayfield, progressive commercial ass, having looking ass. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen. I'm beating the Pittsburgh Steelers to beat Baker Mayfield, the OBJ less, not there no more. I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers with a shocking win, 29-24. Pittsburgh Steelers 29-24 in their home city. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Baker Mayfield, but I'm gonna go ahead. But do what you gotta do, brother. Do what you gotta do. Make your pick. This is gonna be
Um,
Big Ben last game, by the way. Big Ben last game. Big Ben last game at home.
I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Browns on this one, 28-26.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you trust Baker? Is that what you're saying? You trust Baker Mayfield now? You trust Baker?
Yes, I trust Baker.
Mm. Did you trust him during Christmas? Did you trust him during
I'm not.
Christmas? You trust Baker during Christmas, man? Oh, here we go. I already know it's coming.
Um,
Here we go. I know it's coming. I already know it's
let's
coming.
get to
Here,
the basketball real quick.
here we go. Here we go. I already see
Let's
that.
go to
Yeah.
the basketball status right now.
Here we
Before we get
go.
to the All-Star break, you see my net
Uh-huh.
set number one. That's 7 days.
Uh-huh.
It's 23-9. They got the Bulls number 2, 22-10. Have been that way in a long time. A long time. Okay, we got the Bucks 23-13. Okay, you got
Here
the
comes
you
the
got the
real hate.
Heat as
Here comes the real hate.
22-13. I mean, you
Here
got the
comes the real
Cleveland
hate.
Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers is stepping up doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They 20-15
Mhm. Here comes the real
at the
hate.
fifth
I know what's
spot right
coming.
now. I mean,
I
you
know what's
got the
coming.
you got the Philadelphia 76ers who won against my Brooklyn Nets. They was very disappointing. Very disappointing to win against my Brooklyn Nets, but it's all good. We can get it next time. Okay. They are 18-16, and you got my LaMelo Ball, who was the next Jason Kidd. You get bucket. Okay, you get bucket on that one. Okay, who are 19-17 at number 7. And you got the Washington Wizards who are 18-17 at the 8th spot, and then you had the pathetic New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics, the Raptors, and the Hawks, and the Pacers. Okay, the Knicks are 17-18. The Celtics are 16-19. The Raptors are 14-17. That's a damn shame. Okay, and then you have the Hawks who are 15-19. Then you got the Pacers who are 14-21 to actually fight for that 8th spot. And actually, you can say the 7th spot as well. Okay, Mr. Wilson, you
What's
being a
up?
Knicks fan, I mean, come on, man. Where you actually stand at, man? Okay, let me see. You got 17-18 record. Okay, let me see.
What you want, man? What you want, man?
Okay.
What you
Percentage
want?
wise,
What you want, man? Where
yeah,
you want? Here we go. Here we go now. So what
486
you want?
games back. Y'all are 7 games back, 7.5 games back. Okay,
Mm.
and then you have the conference playing your own conference. You are 11-15, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, and then you have the division playing against the division. Okay, the New York Knickerbockers are 3-4. I mean, goddamn. Okay, y'all on a 3-game winning streak right now. Y'all playing against protected teams right now. Miss Wilson,
Here we go.
do you believe? Do you deep in your Knicks? Are y'all gonna make the playoffs this year? I mean, but you about to enter the All Star break. You about to enter the All Star break. I mean, what needs to go on when it comes to your Knicks? Y'all need to make some trades. Or y'all need to keep the team that you have and actually, work on different things when it comes to the offense and defense, because the defense is not the same it was last year. You're not a top 5 defense. I'll tell you that. You can tell by the record. What is going on with the New York Knicks, Mr. Wilson? And please break it down to me like long division. I mean long division. Okay, not short division, long. Okay. Floor is yours.
All right, hater. Okay.
I know it.
First thing, yeah, sure, sure. Because every time you pull to the Eastern Conference, you don't even talk about the West. You go straight to the East. Because I
No,
already know
I'm
what's
gonna,
coming.
I'm gonna go to the
No,
West
no, no,
Conference.
no, 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 no. Because you
That's
already know what. No, no, no,
I'm East Coast too. I'm East Coast too.
no, no, no. We know what's coming. I already know what's coming a long while.
Please.
All you got to do is put up the standings. You ain't talk about the East. You don't talk about the West. Because I already see them bum ass Brooklyn Nets is in first place.
Wash your
Now
mouth. Wash
all of
your
a sudden
mouth.
out the
It
all of a
can't be
sudden out the
bums
blue.
at number
No,
one.
no,
It can't be
no,
bums at number one. Wash your mouth.
no, 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 no.
We
All I
lost tonight.
know
We lost tonight, but it's okay. We're gonna be all right.
exactly with no Ben Simmons, you just got Embiid and a couple of the role players. I'm just saying it's all right. It's all right. We
Harris, Seth Curry is not. It's not a big deal. Okay.
Steph Curry's not a big deal. He's a big deal. He's a big deal.
Okay. Okay. The man
He's a
averaged over
giant,
15
but
points a game. I mean, come on.
how much is Harden over averaging points a game? How much is KD averaging points a game? You got Harden and KD
Actually,
on the
Harden
same
should be
team.
the MVP
Who?
conversation.
Who?
Harris.
Who?
James
Who?
Harden should be in the conversation as the MVP. Yes, like he was last year. Stop it.
No, he should not be. No, he should not. He ain't got the same business in the conversation as only Steph,
But he
KD.
actually admit that Kevin
No,
Durant is the MVP right now.
there are 4 people. I'm gonna give it a good 5.
Okay.
Who are my top 5 in the NBA MVP? Kevin
Yes.
Durant. Kevin Durant number 1.
Okay.
Steph Curry a close number 2.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan number 3.
I don't know about that.
Yes, he is. Trust me. Check his stats. DeMar
I don't know about
DeRozan is an MVP candidate. Yes, he
that. I'm
is.
saying he's not.
Yes, he is.
You name his
Chicago
number.
is a
You name him number
Chicago.
3.
No, he's number 3. He's number 3. A
Okay,
guy
I will
that
disagree with that.
A guy that you can't hate, you can't stand as number 4, and that is Giannis Antetokounmpo, who allegedly stepped on someone else's foot. But we no no. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I ain't let it go. I
Let it
ain't let it
go.
go.
Let it go.
Number 3. He's number 3 in the East Conference
And
right now.
please, no, please. Number
Number 3.
5.
You won 4 games in a row. Okay, congratulations. 6-1 in your division.
See,
In
there
the
you go.
conference, you're 16-19. Okay,
There you
congratulations.
go. There you go.
You
See, you
gained back.
can't.
You 2 games back. Okay, congratulations.
You can't let it
Congratulations.
go, can you? You can't let it go. You can't let it go.
I don't know. You know he
You can't
cheated.
let it go. Oh my
He knows
God!
that.
Look, we're not getting into this. This is the day before the last year of 22 before 2022. You can't talk about what happened in 2021. You gotta let it go, brother. You
No,
gotta let
it's
it
not
go.
legal yet. I can say what I want to say.
You
Oh,
have
and
to let it
by the
go.
way, the playoffs didn't even start yet, so I can say what I want before the playoffs start
Oh
yet.
my,
You know that,
oh
right?
my, oh my God!
The
Here we
playoffs
go.
haven't started yet, so I can say what I want. And
Here
he's a
we go.
cheater, and he knows that.
Now he's a cheater. The
He is
man
a
played his
cheater.
first game. The man played his first game on Christmas. Now, so he a cheater. Oh my
He's a
God.
cheater. Who played his first game on Christmas?
The man had COVID protocols, man.
No, that wasn't his first game. on
He
Christmas.
his first game in
That man
10
played
days.
overnight when he got his ring. So stop it.
His his first
That
game
ring
in
he
10.
actually stole for Kyrie Irving, James Harden,
Oh
and
my
Kevin Durant.
lord.
That man played the
Yeah.
first game of the season in October, and you want to talk about he played the first game, after finally he had COVID.
His
Stop it.
first
Oh,
game
stop it.
his first game in 10 days. He was on 10-day tour.
I ain't talking about 10 games. This man has played all damn season. Okay, Kyrie haven't played a game all damn season. Okay,
Why
so
why
stop it.
why you hate that man so much, man? What that
I
man
don't.
do? To
Excuse
see
me.
why it seemed like every single year, every single episode, we had to have a conversation about this dude. You just need to learn how to let it go.
Just
I have.
just
Let it
bring him
go.
up, and you bring him on purpose.
I was
That
talking
man should be
about
suspended right now. He should be
I
suspended. That man should be not collecting no checks. That man should not be in a game until after the damn
you
All Star break.
are you saying you want Giannis to be playing for free?
No, he shouldn't play at all. Giannis should not be playing at all right now. That man should not be playing
What
in the
about his
beginning of the
brothers?
season. He should be
What
playing in the
about his
middle of the
brothers?
season. I don't care
What
what his
about his
name
brothers?
is. His brother's scrubs. Okay, let's go right now. Let's go what it is right now. His brother's scrubs. Okay, I don't give them damn brothers have to say. Okay, they're scrubs. Okay, what I said about
Oh my
Giannis.
god.
Giannis
Oh
should not
stop.
be playing. He should be playing
Oh
after.
stop.
He should be playing the first game after the All Star break, or what he did to Kyrie Irving last year in the NBA playoffs.
You first of all, brother, it's 1 day before the end of the year. Gotta let it go.
I don't give a
You
damn.
got to.
No, I said after the All Star break. The All Star break just starts the second or third week in the February.
Hmm. All I was saying was my top five MVP. That's all I said. And here you go on this rant.
No, you
I
bring up
said,
you bring on. It's
oh,
like he didn't do anything. Like he's innocent. That
I
man
was,
cost Kyrie Irving a
oh,
second championship. He cost Kyrie a second champ. I mean Kevin Durant a second championship, and he cost James Harden his first championship. And sticking his damn Paul Bunyan foot out, his big tenet foot out, and actually hurt Kyrie Irving because damn well all them damn point guards on his team at that very moment could not stop that man. If Kyrie Irving when he got hurt in that game, the Brooklyn Nets went up 3-1. 3-1. But you stuck your damn Paul Bunyan Titanic foot out and want to hurt Kyrie Irving, have him out for a damn series, and then you actually win in game 7. I'm pleased. That made no better. There's nobody in his team that can stop. I'm Middleton, Holiday. Nobody can stop Kyrie. Kyrie was shitting on his guards. Shitting on him. I mean, he went Kyrie was going Pigeon Park and just shitting on him.
hmm.
And then all of a sudden, you want to stick your damn foot out and try to act like you're all damn innocent or it was an accident. It was no damn accident. He did it on purpose. That man should be suspended. He should be fined. That man should be playing right now. And then just because, basketball operations dropped the damn ball like they normally do, which is shocking because you have people on basketball operation who played
Hmm.
10 plus years. 10.
Hmm.
Some played 10 plus years, 15 years, 20 years in the NBA. Malik Rose, Kiki Van Way, people like them, who actually watching these games, have a big room with TVs, watching every single game that's going on NBA League Pass. And you mean tell me you didn't see that? You didn't see when actually Giannis stuck his damn foot out against Kyrie Irving? You didn't see that? And then it has to take a fan like me, or a fan of Kyrie Irving, the fan of the Brooklyn Nets to actually point that out. Oh, Jeff, you might have something going on here. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably sorry is not enough. Sorry is not enough. You should be suspended. Everybody should be dead suspended. Miss that damn call in the playoffs. That's the point goal. All the NBA officials, like Stephen, Mike Wilbon, Jalen Rose, all of them should be suspended right now. They should be getting no money, missing that damn call. Talking about you an NBA official covering the league for 25 years. You should be suspended for ESPN talking all that nonsense. Like it was just the Nets that just dropped the ball in Game 7. No, it was Giannis that actually stuck the damn foot out and injured Kyrie Irving. They should be suspended without pay. Stephen A. Swag, Kendrick Perkins, who's an ex-basketball player, who actually an aficionado for the players, who actually stand up for the players. He should be suspended too. JJ Redick, all these people talking about they coming in the analyst field talking about they know something about basketball. You didn't see that? You didn't see that last year? You didn't see what Giannis did to Kyrie? You didn't see that? I'm players. I'm players. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And, to have people a part of the department of basketball operation actually admitting that they actually missed a call, that's disgusting. They should be docked pay. Everybody that works for basketball operation should be docked pay. They should be sick time off and personal days off should be taken away from them. Vacation time off should be taken away from them because they missed that damn call. Because this is your job. This is what you do. And just because you didn't do your job cost Brooklyn Nets a championship. They should suspend it. Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm saying that on this podcast. I'm saying that live on YouTube. I'm saying that live on Facebook. Damn, these people are unbelievable. If it was anything else, If it was anything else that anybody would have done on that court, slap somebody, body slam somebody, spit on somebody, they would have caught that. But you couldn't catch Giannis sticking his damn foot out, looking like a damn foot long. His foot is the size of a foot long. I ain't talking for a subway. I'm talking about foot long for the car store.
Yeah, let it all out. Let it out, baby.
Big ass bread that you get for a foot long at the corner store while I'm expecting your sandwich.
Yeah, I was talking let it all out.
Big ass foot. And you actually missed that call? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They want to sit home, they on their high horse, drink their wine, drink their liquor, whatever. When I act like nothing going on, when I actually mention it to you, oh, you might have a point, Jeff. You might have a point. You didn't really have a point. And it took you to the new season to actually recognize that.
Let it all out, baby.
It took you to the new season to actually recognize that, but you couldn't recognize that when the shit was going on. It's ridiculous, man. I don't want to hear no excuses. No excuses, man. No excuses. Oh, Jeff, you too much because of your Brooklyn. Damn that. Anybody could have saw that, man. Stephen Wonder, Ray Charles could have saw that, man. But Giannis did. Go ahead. Got my damn nerves.
Let it out, baby. Let it out. It's the last episode of the year, man. Let it all out, baby. Let it all out. I know you got more. Go ahead.
How you missed that? Like you work for the league, and you actually been covering for the league for 25 years, and you missed that?
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna continue. Go ahead, man.
How do you miss that? No, I was trying to understand how do you miss that? And when somebody bring it up, somebody that's outside your bubble, outside your workplace, actually mentioned it to you that hey, look what the fuck happened, and you actually see the actual video, and you actually say, oh damn, you might have a point. You damn right, you got a point. You damn right. I should be doing your job. I should be getting the pay salary that you get. Miss all these damn calls. What the hell is wrong with you? This is an important call, man.
Yeah, let it out, baby. Let it out. Let it all out.
It's a cool moment in the NBA playoff series, and you missed that. Now, man, a player got hurt. They want to chastise him because he's not fully vaccinated. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, let it out, baby.
He's not fully vaccinated, but cost of him in the defense of you getting hurt, actually get another ring, a second ring in these playoffs with Kevin Durant and James Harden. You want to point that out?
Preach, baby. Church music, baby. Church music.
Yeah, I believe, man.
Letting it out.
Yeah, I believe, man.
You got your testimony out, baby.
I ain't emotional. Man. I'm saying facts. Damn, I can send you the video right now. I can send you a video right now with Kyrie Irving actually guarding somebody on the 3-point line, actually saying that don't want to get the other player hurt that shoot the damn 3-pointer, moving his feet out the way because he don't want the other person that shoot the 3-pointer actually getting hurt at him stepping his foot on Kyrie Irving.
Who let it out, baby? You preaching, baby. Preach. Preach.
It's
Preach,
ridiculous,
brother.
man.
Preach. Preach, brother Chef. Preach.
You're damn right, I'm preach. This is ridiculous, man. If anybody can see it, they can see it. They know that shit. But you go cash a check, chasing shit, and shitty bank and skink of America. You want to go cash a check
Yeah.
there, but you want to actually point out what these players are actually doing to actually cut the damn legs under each other to get a damn championship. Giannis should be suspended, and when I mean suspended, he should be I want master of the palace suspensions. Okay, this man should be suspended for a whole year already without pay. Without pay. Which I did the Toronto test in the Mass Palace. Giannis should get that damn suspension. Or yeah, at least get Steven Jackson or Jermaine O'Neal suspension. At least it's the game or something like that. But y'all want to do that because y'all want to kiss people's feet and kiss their ass and shit. Because he's a star in the league and all that good stuff. Damn that. Kyrie Irving is a star in his league. And he's from the Bronx. He's not Kemba Walker, okay? He's from the Bronx. He don't disappoint anybody.
First of all, Kemba, watch him out, because Kemba walking the ball in Lily. I don't want to hear that.
Whatever. He finally shows up in like 4 or 5 damn games.
No, that's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Excuse me.
It's not his fault.
Excuse me. Is that his fault?
It's not
Is that his fault? So why the coach take him out? Why the coach take him out?
Because coach is an asshole.
You're a knife right now. You're a knife. You're a knife in the damn playoffs right now. Knife in the conference.
We all right. We be all right. We be all right.
Knife in the conference. When you actually solve the team, you doing nothing.
We will be quite all right.
Nothing. You're doing nothing for the Knicks. Nothing. And then we actually will get benched. You want to actually show up. You want to actually show up like the Kim Booker that we love. We got Rice. You want to actually show up like the Kim Booker we love at Connecticut. But actually show up like the Kim Booker you showed up for the Bobcats. Actually change their names. That's where you want to show up as. Because you wasn't no damn All-Star in Boston when you went there. I tell you that. Was he? Was he an All-Star when he went to Boston?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. He had like 30. He had 32.
Go to the All-Star game.
I'm sorry. Then he had 32, 8-5 against
Boston.
When? And against Boston.
The team that actually left, that actually brought him there to do anything to actually help Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Did Kemba Walker actually help Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum?
No, did he do anything? None of them.
Did he do help? They don't need no help. They don't need no help. During the time Kemba Walker was in Boston, did he do anything to help Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown?
First of all, you got to realize Kemba Walker is an offensive scorer, right? Putting him with two other offensive scorers is not going to help. It's going to make it worse, as what you saw with Kemba.
So I big three.
Now, whoa.
What's that big three?
Notwithstanding his team, notwithstanding his health, which he had issues of, so he went to a team that was less offensive, that needed help at the point guard position than my New York Knicks. And why it makes better not just to come home. He got to come home. He from the Bronx. Now, he started off pretty bad, and then he went on the bench. Now, did Tibbs deserve to be taken out of rotation? Absolutely not. Of course, Tibbs ain't. You playing dudes like Nerlens Noel, who came to stay healthy to save his damn life. Playing Taj Gibson, who's like 34, 35, but he's the same dude that you had in Chicago the second time, and then he had him the second time when he's playing with the Timberwolves. The same thing, you had Derrick Rose before his unfortunate ankle injury. He won't be back for another 6 to 8 weeks. And then you had Julius Randle. Let me finish. I just gave you a whole 10 minutes to talk. Let me see what I got to say. See, Kemba had to do what Kemba needed to do. Campbell remained professional despite everything the time that Thibodeau threw at him. The man was out of the rotation. He chose a 6'6" guard, or really a small forward, and Alec Burks and bring him to the point guard as your starting point guard. And then he
I'm not
let
talking
Kemba
about
sit
Kemba
around
Walker
and
Knicks.
no
I'm
no
talking
no
about
no no
Kemba
no
Walker
no no
Boston.
no no
Boston
no no.
Celtics. I'm talking about him when he joined the Boston Celtics.
Why don't you
Why
go?
did they bring Kemba Walker in the picture? Why? Because Kyrie Irving left from Brooklyn,
Oh,
right? And they
I'm
thought
sorry.
the same
Wasn't
player
that?
who actually similar, that's the same handle, who actually can take over the game and actually shoot like Kyrie Irving. Even though I think Kyrie Irving is back at the Kim Bum Walker, okay? But they actually brought him in to help out Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Did he actually live up to the expectation that actually Kyrie Irving actually lived up in Boston? Did he?
No, because most of that time was absolute injury.
That's
As Kemba Walker sustained.
what?
Kemba was
What?
injured half the time. Kemba was injured half the time. Was he not injured? Look up the stats. He was injured half the time. Kemba was when you have an offensive player with Kemba Walker, how are you supposed to help and improve one offensive scorer like Kemba that doesn't like to really that's not really a passer or a playmaker
How
when you
many?
have Jason no. When you have Jalen Brown that is not really a playmaker, is really a scorer, and no Jason Tatum that is really an offensive player, a mid-tier defensive player, and mostly a scorer. You
That's why they
have
brought
all
Kim
three of those
Walker
players. No,
to
no.
make
How
plays.
Kemba's not gonna make them better. If you have somebody like a Rondo or Lavem, if you have somebody like a Rondo or Lavem, I'm a little ball. You need a strictly sufficient playmaker. Kemba Walker has never been a
That's a
playmaker.
question.
Sure, sure.
How did Kim Walker become an All Star in Charlotte?
He was the only one over the team. He didn't have no help.
What even? What when he made the All Star team? What he was averaging?
He was averaging over 23, 24 points a game.
Okay, what about assists?
What about assists? He was never really, he was averaging 25, about probably 4 or 5 assists a game.
What's the
But who
25?
was, huh?
You said 24, 25?
24, 25 points per game, yes.
Okay, what was his assist total?
About 4 or 5
Was
assists a
it
game
was it higher before he got to Boston or lower when he got to Boston?
before we got to Boston.
So his
Before we
assist
got to
total was
Boston.
higher when he got to Boston, right?
His assist total was higher we got to Boston, but obviously
That's
you
the
have
point.
okay, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you have three offensive scorers who all need the ball.
It doesn't matter.
How
If
it
you
don't
was
matter?
if you were brought in to be a part of the big three, Tatum and Jalen Brown, right? You know your role. Your role was given to make everybody better. Okay, it wasn't Marcus Smart role. Marcus Smart role was come off the bench and actually be the sixth man. Okay, you actually brought in to be a part of the big three, and you have done nothing to help Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. Nothing, not even assist totals, and you want to bring that on injury? Really?
Hmm.
Kimbo Walker played the whole damn season, bro. The first season he played the whole damn season.
He did,
And
but then he
when,
got
when,
injuries.
when he went to the bubble, he stuck up the joint. He didn't help Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum in the bubble, and he wasn't
Because of
injured.
injuries. Because of injury.
He
No,
wasn't
but
injured that
that's
year.
he had. I will admit, in the playoffs in the bubble, he did struggle. He did struggle. I
He
agree with you.
wasn't
He did
injured.
struggle.
He wasn't
No,
injured.
he no. I'm saying he was not injured. I agree with
The
you. He
next
did
year he got
struggle.
injured.
Next year he got injured, but he
That's why
did
I got
struggle.
Evan Fournier, who got signed to a $7 million deal.
See, there you go.
Come
I
help
thought we
out
saw.
with
I thought
his
we saw. My,
non-achieving self.
no. I thought we saw my Boston. I thought we saw my Boston the following year.
That is
I thought we
Boston. Was
the
it Evan
following year.
on Boston the
Evan,
next year?
yes, the next year. But I thought we saw my Boston
Exactly.
and got
Was Kimba
champions.
Walker on that team?
Why you hate my team so much, bro? Why you
I'm
hate my
just,
team so
I'm
much?
pointing out facts, bro. I'm pointing out
You hate
facts.
me.
What did Evan Fournier say when he got traded to Boston from Orlando? What he said? What was the first thing that came out of his mouth? Oh, yeah, I must
I
have
don't
forgot.
know.
Yeah. Who are you? First of all, who are you? Okay, and then you want to have the nerve to go to Boston and say, "Look, you must have forgot who I am. You must have forgot who I do because you hit a couple of couple of game winners. That's what you did. Oh, you must have forgot who I am." And then what did he do when he got to Boston? He stuck up the joint. He didn't get anybody any help. He didn't Kemba Walker any help. Kemba Walker didn't get anybody help. He didn't get anybody from Tatum to Brown any help. They stuck up the joint and got knocked out in the first round. That's exactly what they did.
You finish? What was the
I'm
question?
saying
What was the
facts.
question? What was the
Facts.
question? What was the question, Jeff? What was the question? Was it about my Knicks? Was it about my Knicks?
Well, you already answered the question about your Knicks. The Knicks ain't going no goddamn way. I tell you that. Okay.
You just went on almost a 25, 20, 22 minute monologue, dialogue about Giannis, then
It,
with
it,
Kemba, then with
okay.
the why
It
all this
adds up.
hate? Why all this hate, my brother? Why
It
all this
adds
hate?
up. Giannis should be
What
suspended.
that is? Oh
If I
man,
was
here
the
we go.
commissioner of the NBA, Giannis should be suspended until the All Star break. So you won't be able to play until the All Star break. Okay.
Uh
When it comes to Kim Walker, he has
huh.
done nothing. Nothing to when he got traded to when he got traded to Boston, he
He
did
hasn't done
nothing.
nothing.
He
Okay.
did nothing to help Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum. Okay, and then you have Evan
What
Fournier,
about now though? What about now?
who signed to a 7-7 million
But what about now?
contract, has done nothing for the New York Knicks. Nothing, just like he did for the Boston Celtics. Did nothing. Okay, talk all that shit. He done nothing. Okay, my point is that the New York Knicks ain't going no goddamn where. Okay, you might make the eighth spot. Okay, good luck to you. If you do, you get bumped by the first round. By who? I hope so. It's by my Brooklyn Nets. Okay, if not, you might get bumped by whoever makes the first round. Other than that, actually, whoever is in the first place for the East Conference Finals. I don't care. You get bumped anyway. Okay, that's how the New York Knicks do. Okay, they just stink. Okay, at the end of the day,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, okay, when it comes to basketball, when it comes to your teams, okay, when it comes to other players you like, okay, when it comes to my Brooklyn Nets, okay, the Brooklyn Nets is actually, or I should call it the New York Nets. The New York Nets should be going farther than
Watch your mouth.
the New York
Watch your mouth.
Knicks have ever gone
Watch
in
your
the
mouth.
past couple of years. Y'all ain't going nowhere, and that's the point.
Anything else?
Other than that,
Your Nets are not going far.
how you know that?
Good, good, good. I guarantee it. That's all I know. My Knicks are going to the
And got to
playoffs.
come you back to play
My
to
no
the
no no no
games.
no no no. My New York Knicks, I guarantee, will be in the playoffs. I guarantee it. We're going to
Okay,
be in the playoffs. We're going to be higher than the eight
can you
seed.
predict a playoff
We're
spot?
going to be higher than the seventh seed. We're going to be, huh?
Yeah,
Say it.
everybody is 17. Wait. Who's in 17 right
We're
now?
going to be in the fifth or the.
Okay, the Hornets
We're
is
going to be in the sixth or the seventh seed.
the sixth or the seventh seed.
We're
Okay,
going to
yeah.
be in the sixth. No. I said the fifth or the sixth seed. Fifth or the sixth.
Wow. Okay. So right now, Cleveland is actually 2015 in the fifth. They got Philly is 18 and
They're going to
16.
drop. They're going
They
to.
get Hornets who are 19-17 because he
Mm-hmm,
got 17 losses. They get the actually
mm-hmm,
4-7. Who has more wins than the
mm-hmm,
76ers right now?
mm-hmm,
Okay, so you got Washington Wizards who are 18-17. You got the Knicks at 17-18. So you saying that actually New York Knicks is
mm-hmm,
gonna get the
mm-hmm.
Cleveland Cavaliers spot? We are 4.5 games back.
Yes, because Ricky Rubio towards ACL, and they have a lot of injuries on Cleveland, so they're not going to be consistent, and they're going to drop down. Cleveland's not going to be in the playoffs. I promise you that much. My Knicks is going to creep up to that fifth or sixth seed. LaMelo Ball can only do so much. He's going to need some help, and they're not going to do what they need to do. So they're going to possibly have the seventh or the eighth seed. That means they're going to be in the play-in. So my Knicks will have the sixth seed, if not the sixth or the fifth seed. I guarantee it, and I'm saying it right here, right now. We're going to have the third seed, and then we hope once we get toward the first round, wherever we play, we will bust their ass and get toward the second round. And I hope the play it is the Brooklyn Nets so we can bust your ass and show you what time it is, who the real
Watch
New
out.
York team
That's
is,
what happened.
and then some.
That
Um,
ain't never gonna happen,
and
but
then we
okay.
will try our best to and then we will try our best to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said we'll try our best. I'm not saying that we will. I said we will try our best. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
I'm
With this
saying
whole
we have
COVID
still
thing,
have a. I still have a. I'm still saying we still have a chance to go to not possibly the second round. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
all right, I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay,
I'm
so
not
it's the
putting
whole
all my
COVID
team.
thing, a Marion thing going on, shit like that, with the virus and shit. Do
It's
you feel like the NBA should stop?
Amaracron, not Amarion.
Whatever, you know, black folks, we call
I'm
it
saying
Marion,
that.
motherfucker. A Marion for B2K, that's what we call it. Okay, so do you believe that? Do you think that the NBA and other sport leagues should stop until we get this thing under control, or keep
No,
going?
no,
Know what?
no. You have
Know
no
what?
choice to keep going because of the fact that no, you have no, you can't stop. It's like you have no choice but to stop. I understand you got the COVID thing, but you are too far into the season. I understand you still got January, you still got February. I think they should cancel the All Star break and just let teams recover from protocol and let teams recover from the All Star break and let teams, just relax for the second half because the second half really, everybody talking about the first half, the NBA's playoffs toward the guide to the playoffs start during Christmas. No, it starts toward the second half at before and after the All
Right.
Star break
Right.
because we need to make the play. Teams need to make the playoffs. You can't. You're too. Unfortunately, you are too far in to stop a whole another season just to have the team go back to the bubble, just like they did. I guarantee you the NBA don't want to go back to the bubble. I, I promise you, they do not want to go back to the bubble because it's not really going. Much is not going to change. Not much is going to change. If you have 32 teams playing in a bubble, you're going to have more problems than you did than players being in all these NBA arenas. There are players who are vaccinated and are still tested positive. There are players who have been vaccinated and got the booster shot and they are still positive. There's
Right.
nothing more that the NBA can do and it's out their hands. So they have no choice but to keep the games going as they are. I understand that players are short. You got to get players from the G League, and they're still positive. I mean, it's out of control, and we're doing what they need to control their own environment. But it's so hard to do that when they have so many events going on. You got we're not just talking about what's going on the court. We're talking about what's going on off the court. A lot of players have endorsements to other things, not just sneaker deals. They have endorsements to so many companies and they have to attend business dinners on this and that and like fundraisers for this and that and they're around people that unfortunately might end up being positive. It is what it is and it's not as dead thankfully it's not as deadly as it was, let's say, last year, March 2020. I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but at this point, unfortunately, it is what it is. So stopping games is not going to be the answer because that's going to revenue another loss of money that a lot of players and a lot of arenas are not going to be able to come back from.
Right. I mean, I agree with you. I think it should keep going. I mean, this shit changes like the whole COVID thing and a Marion, a Marion, whatever that shit called, fucking called. But it changes every week, man. It
Mm-mm.
changes their different protocols when it comes to the workplace and everything like that. So I just think everybody should do the best they can and just stay masked up. Get that booster shot because I heard the booster shot actually when you actually catch COVID, it doesn't actually make you very, very sick. It just give you like a headache or something like that. Hearing from my doctor and everything,
Right.
if you get the booster, it was to get COVID, it would just give you like a headache or something like that, or like a head cold or something like that. It's not anything serious to put you in the hospital. So I actually, hearing from my doctor and everything like that, I'm gonna get my booster shot next week. To be honest with everybody, and I believe everybody should get that. And technology actually grows. Science actually grows. Every it might be a new discovery every week and stuff like that. But this will no
Right.
the doctor at the where I work at the NBA, he actually put this shit in a good
Right.
scenario. So he said, actually getting even though you fully vaccinated, they get a booster shot. Getting fully vaccinated is having the security system, getting the security system
Right.
um in your house. But at the same time, if you get the booster shot, if somebody break past that security system in your house, it's like you having a shotgun. And the way he broke it down to me, like, that sounds about right. Having this special security system, be vaccinated. Even though the burglar or whatever might get in your house, but you having that shotgun when you actually enter the house is a wrap. So actually comparing that
Right.
and actually making that analogy is actually a good thing. And I encourage everybody go out the boost. Everybody's saying the booster that you know, hi, and it's actually a good thing. Actually, for your health and everything.
I agree.
Sorry, I had the kitties here trying to interrupt everything, but
Hey.
anything else you want to talk about, bro? Before we got out of here. Yeah.
Nah, bro. I just wanna, wish everybody a happy, merry holidays. Be safe out there. Happy New Year to everybody. 2022 will be something very special. It is so special that my boy, my co-host, my contemporary, and my guy Jeff does not even tell me what it is. So it gotta be some type of big surprise that your boy don't even know about it. So that means we gonna have to go in 2022. That means we're gonna have to go in, ladies and gentlemen. And when we go in, we will be unstoppable more than my New York Knicks possibly winning the championship in 1973. And it's been so long that I don't even remember because I wasn't conceived at that time. So that means it's very, very important. It must be very, very important. That means that is bigger than Biggie and Tupac. That's how big it is. Bigger than Jay-Z and Nas. That's how big it is.
I don't
That's
know
how
about
bigger
that,
than
but watch
everything.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Jay Z's always bigger
Nah,
than us.
I'm just,
But anyway, yeah, give me social
I'm,
media so we can find you and
I'm
everything.
I'm
Figure
not
out
having
of here.
this conversation. I'm not having this conversation. Not having this conversation with Jay Z and I already lost.
I know.
Anyway, you can
Just-
find me, ladies and gentlemen, Teddy_lavish 34. Find me at Marcus Wilson Facebook. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, likes, dislikes, or anything that you want to talk about, just hit me up or just hit us both up. We here. We're gonna have some excellent. We have some great conversations coming. I promise you. It's not just going to be about sports and music. We have some other things we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We have some interesting things. Not just sports, not just wrestling, not just, but everything between us. We want to include some very instrumental people in our life. So we got something special planned for y'all in 2022.
Fact is, man, we got a lot of big plans for 2022. Man, we got other collabs with other podcasts who would like to be a part of the show. So we're gonna definitely make that
Mm,
happen. And I can't say the name until it's actually official. But shout out to them who actually reached out to want to be on the podcast and all that good stuff. Make sure you go to the T-Screen and get some of that official Saucy Discourse merch and everything. Get everything, baby. We got everything on sale. You know what I'm saying? So you can catch me at smacks underscore the general one. That's my new Instagram. My last shit got a hack. Last Facebook got hacked. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And whether you watching on YouTube, whether you watch on Facebook Watch, or whether you watch it, I mean, you
mm,
listen at home. Either if you listen at home or whether on Spotify or you're on Apple Podcasts, we appreciate you for listening to the podcast. And we're gonna keep going in 2022, man. We got a year anniversary coming up in January, and that's why I mentioned that we're gonna have a special guest that will be on the show and actually debate with us and everything. So we appreciate
can't wait for
everybody.
that.
Exactly. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in today, man. We see y'all in the new year, and you guys
I
go
got one
ahead.
more thing to say. I gotta do a special shout out to one of my favorite cousins in the world. Two of my favorite cousins in the world will be celebrating their birthday.
It
Today
ain't
is my
Josh.
cousin Dale's birthday. Shout out from Queens. You
It
know what
ain't
I'm
Josh.
saying? He just turned a good he just turned 30, the good 21. My favorite older cousin just turned 21. I'm not gonna reveal his actual age. He just turned 21. And tomorrow will be my other cousin Greg birthday. Ain't nothing better than to celebrate your birthday last day of the year and bring in the new year at the same time. So shout out to both of my favorite cousins in the world.
Absolutely,
Happy birthday to
absolutely.
y'all. And Merry, ladies and gentlemen, be safe out here. Have a happy, merry, and more importantly, safe 2022. Let's do it right, y'all. Let's bring in the new year right. You know what I'm
That's
saying? And
exactly.
leave
Hey, get
anything
vaccinated
positive.
too. Get vaccinated because I can actually see your
Get
life.
vaccinated. Happy Merry Happy holidays to my co-host, my boy
Have I
Jeff.
see my
New
brother.
Year's
Love
to
you, brother.
him, the wife, the kids.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love you too, man. I said the
But
wife. You
I
know,
ain't married, so it's not no
I
wife.
was just dreaming. Yeah, I ain't married. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to,
yeah.
I had
I
to,
swear.
I had to save myself. You know how you say happy birthday to the wife? If you ain't got one yet, I'm just, we gotta be dreaming like Keisha Cole
Yeah,
and
you
G.
got drink. Oh, that's
Yeah,
my
be
baby.
dreaming.
That's
It's
my
coming.
baby.
Yeah, it's
That's my
coming.
baby.
It's coming.
Shout out to Kitchico. That's my baby right there.
You
Shout
can't
out to
choose. You gotta choose.
shout out to Charlotte
You you
Fair.
you can't
Uh, shout out to Sasha
you can't
Banks.
get no. You can't have both. You can't have both.
Uh, sh-
You can't have both. You can't have both. You can't have
Where
both,
we
bro.
go? I
You
mean,
can't have
shout
both,
out to
baby.
Thunder Rosa. I love you, Thunder
You can't
Rosa.
have
Oh
both.
my god, it looks so good. That new outfit you had on
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Not Rampage. Was
Who?
Dynamite?
Who? Who?
Thunder
Who?
Rosa. The shit she had
Who? Who?
on Dynamite. Oh my
Uh-huh.
god, the green shit she had on. That shit show all her hips in there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Thunder Rosa. Shout out, shout out to
Shout
all that.
shout out to that shout out to
Oh,
that fine ass Liv Morgan. Yes, yes, yes.
oh well, you can
That
shout it
fine. Shout
out.
out to her.
I
Cherry
don't like that.
Gargill, her fine ass. Her
Oh yeah,
fine
shit.
ass.
Shout out to her
No,
too.
I do. I like
Oh,
the
chocolate.
Liv Morgan.
That's a Hershey
Liv
bar.
Morgan is my boo.
Oh, you can have her. You can have Lil
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah.
Shout
So
out to the
shout out
other
to
one you
Liv
said.
Morgan. Yeah, she Liv Morgan. You can kick my ass anytime, baby. You fine as
I
hell as
know
you
she
are.
married, but shout out to Mrs. Rose too. Mrs. Rose looking good after she ain't had no baby fat or nothing. But shout out to Mrs. Rose out there. Shout out to her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's her name?
Yes, sir.
Brandy? Brandy or
Yes,
Mandy?
sir. Yes, sir.
What's her
Mm-hmm.
name? Brandy or Mandy?
Yeah, Brandy. Brandy.
Shout out to Brandy. Brandy Rose.
Brandy
Shout out to
Rose.
her.
Yes.
You looking real good
Mm-hmm.
on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to
Yes,
Cody Rhodes, but you looking real good. You know that baby fat didn't catch on to you.
yes, sir.
You had the white toes.
Absolutely.
The white toes
Mm-hmm.
over your toes. Jumping Saucy Bar, we out here, man. We see y'all in the new year. We see y'all. We out here.